How good you are at resisting something like poison.
In real life, we have like a billion constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how much.
I'm thinking about switching my constitution and my charisma because my strength already has a pretty good score, and I like my wisdom.
Do you need wisdom for anything?
I don't even know how to read that.
WIS.
WIS.
You see WIS anywhere?
Because if you need your, because my wisdom is only 9.
Charisma.
So you want your highest stat to be whatever you use the most.
The most. So charisma is what I'm seeing all over the place.
Yes.
Yes. And then you're going to use strength to attack.
Yeah.
And to hit people.
So then just go ahead and switch wisdom with charisma. That works. Just go ahead and switch them.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just.
Then each number.
0.
I love, by the way, the little thing down here, the
Right.
ability modifier thing.
So each number generates a modifier.
Okay.
So you just want to go like 14 over here. You want to put
+1.
+1 and just do that for all 7 years.
Oh, I get to do that too because mine don't suck so bad anymore.
I love you. +2. Dexterity was 12, which is 0. Ouch. 12 is 0. Wisdom is 10, which is 0.
Ooh.
17 is +2. +1, +2. And 11
Alright,
is
Denise.
13.
Yeah.
Am I in frame? If I sit right here,
Your face or just like your body?
my face.
Nope.
What do I have to?
You need to go down that way.
Okay. Turn the camera a little bit. I want to try to get the table, but I also
Okay.
trying to keep your sleeve out of your food.
I know. She knows I'm a caretaker. She's aware.
Okay, I think that's as good as it gets.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mighty Deeds, a live stream of high adventure. My name is Glenn. I will be your game master for this session, and joining me around the table is
Carl.
playing
Castian.
the
I'm a bard.
the bard. That's right. Also, Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm playing Bila the thief.
And Bila.
Hi, Nabila, and I'm playing Portia the Paladin. Ooh, both P's. Portia the yes, I know. Isn't it fabulous? I do like that.
Are we just gonna pick her up at a bar somewhere?
No, she's the lamplighter.
Oh, that's so nice.
See?
That's a fun way.
Clever.
That's a
She's
fun way to put it in
already
there.
What does that mean?
in the story. So you live, or you currently are living in this town called Drift Chapel, which is this slightly spooky waterfront town that has been falling under the shadow of a growing evil. And interestingly, you are.
Like our work. But continue. Sorry, side comments.
Here's a map of Drift Chapel to give you an idea
It
of
looks
how
like a
gloomy
gnarly
it is.
hand or
Yeah,
paw.
it does.
For our viewers,
Like
here's
a cat.
Drift Chapel from Adventure Week's. I'm sorry, from Absolute Tabletop's Shadow of Drift Chapel. You probably haven't lived in this town your whole life, but you're here now. And you've taken on the job of being a lamplighter, which, like in London, you go around, you light
Like the lamps,
these lamps, right? Because at night, the streets are becoming more and more dangerous. There have been some disappearances. People have reported seeing things moving in the shadows, and everybody is starting to lock their doors. And during the day, they're trying to hunt down witches or figure out, what darkness, what shadow has fallen over Drift Chapel. So part of your own commitment to community has been to go around and because now people are afraid to go out and be lamplighters. What?
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Bite me, woman.
So you've decided to go around and light these lamps at night. If they go out or whatever. So you were out. It's drizzling. It's dark. It's very London vampire-y. what's his name, Vincent Pricey
Yeah.
kind of situation going on. And, you know, a carriage goes by, drawn by 2 horses, and you're there and you're trying to get this light lit. And it just, the wind keeps blowing it out and stuff. And this random elf guy walks by and totally ignores you. And then a minute after he walks by, something like grabs you from behind, right? And you're like thrashing around. You're trying to get your sword or whatever weapon we decide you end up having. You're trying to fight it with your lamplighter stick and get your sword out and everything else. And the elf came to her rescue.
No,
Yes.
I did.
But he did first, right?
Yeah,
The elf
he
comes
jumped
to the
in.
rescue. The doors to the nearby church, the nearby church, slam open,
Okay.
and out come a couple more heroic types.
Okay.
Oh,
The
that's
elf that
right.
passed me by earlier?
Yes, the elf that passed you by hears you scream and is coming back to help you, and gets. So you see this thing, okay? And at first, this is what you see.
Okay.
It's like an inky, shadowy tar creature with a whole bunch of scary eyes. It ends up grabbing the elf
Okay.
and is like on his face. He's like screaming. It's like ripping his face. And then out come these 2 androgynous individuals.
He's androgynous. I'm non-binary.
Oh, excuse me.
Because sometimes I'm male, sometimes I'm female.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be really specific about those 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Out come these 2. And it said in the thing I sent you that you dress in men's clothes. So it's just everything is just
I know, I actually read that part and I was like, I feel personally attacked, but also
Everything's just
very well
out.
understood.
everything's out in the open here, or everything's a mystery here. They come running out. They start hitting this thing with.
My short sword.
Oh, was it you who did like the sneak attack on it? That, like you flip. What didn't you get
No,
like a
I'm
killer
the
sneak
one
attack?
who had the attack, and he.
Oh
like,
yeah, you're the bard.
No, he's the bard, but he gave me some super like plus to my
Yeah.
attack, double damage or whatever.
Right, and then you
A short sword.
stabbed it right in its evil heart.
Right.
And it kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm melting. And they grabbed you and they grabbed the elf and they got back into the chapel of Saint Bonaventure,
Okay.
which I need to go find the book for.
Is that me, the one floaty?
You're this one.
Yeah, I'm the floaty one. Cool.
You're what?
The
Slightly
floaty.
floating. Like it looks like she's slightly floating, you know? Just
Okay, sure. I mean, she's not, but okay, whatever.
It just looks that way.
Yes. I just grabbed that mini
Well,
because I needed something.
this
somebody to
is
do with that.
actually a floaty one.
Yeah, now that one is actually floating because that's a wraith.
Yeah.
And they pull you back into the chapel of Saint Bonaventure. Tillian.
And give me my funnel cake fries.
Stop. That's a crime.
You didn't get what?
My funnel cake fries.
Oh no!
That's definitely a crime.
I ordered them. They didn't give them to me.
Demand a refund.
Those didn't give me a straw.
I would offer you either of those if I had them, but I don't have any straws and I don't have any funnel cake fries. so-
You know, funnel cake fries just hanging around.
Yeah,
They
just
didn't
laying
give me
around
a
the
straw.
house.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. So hand me your character sheet. All right.
The funnel cake fry thing still stands.
No.
They did give me a straw.
Well, doesn't make up for the funnel cake fries, but we'll take it, right?
Okay, so Nabila, before anything else can happen, we have to create your character.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go through the steps I went through with these 2 last time. And you're going to be the center of attention for the first about hour here. All right? You ready for this?
Sure, why not? I'm used to this.
This is
Sure.
wonderful timing. I'm gonna stuff my.
I know, that's why I was like after I finish eating, but it's okay. I got plenty of it in my body.
Okay, so the first thing you have to pick is a heritage.
Okay.
Your choices are human, halfling, dwarf, or elf.
Oh, I'm a dwarf, by the way.
Oh, cool.
And
Wait.
I'm a human.
Oh, can I be an elf?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. I mean, your picture didn't look like an elf in the booklet. I thought you were a human. Do you want to be an elf? Go for it. So, let me see your character.
Well, I just want to add this. I wanted to add a little diversity to the group. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Does
under,
that mean anything if I pick an elf versus
yes, so
anything?
under heritage, write elf,
Okay.
and then
Just
write
dictate this word for word. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
when you move,
Okay.
you have perfect balance
Okay.
and a feather light step. Yeah, you're gonna have to write smaller, John.
Oh,
You think this is freaking grade school? This is college rule. Go.
apparently. Okay.
Elf, when you move, you
Okay.
have perfect balance.
Okay.
And
Perfect
a
balance.
feather light step.
Perfect balance.
I move around clunky. Like I'm wearing iron shoes.
But when you're underground, you take +1 to find answers.
Further light stance.
Hmm?
Last word.
Step.
Step. Cool. Cool. I have perfect balance.
Have you seen the Lord of the Rings movies? So like when they're trying to get over the mountain pass,
Mhm.
and everybody's struggling through the snow, Legolas just walking across the top of the snow because he has a feather light step.
Yeah.
Feather light. Okay.
So pretty. So pretty.
Choose your heritage. Roll your ability scores. You've already done. Swap your ability scores. Already done. Apply your heritage bonus. If you're not human, you may increase any 2 different abilities by 1 point each.
In terms of these numbers or these numbers?
The actual score, not the
Okay.
modifier.
Got it.
Right? Or one of your favorite abilities by 2 points.
Okay.
And as an elf, your favorite abilities are dexterity, intelligence, and charisma.
Dexterity, intelligence, and charisma. Hold up. I can either increase 2 random ones or by 1 point, or increase one of these 3 by 2 points.
Exactly.
Okay. Hold on.
What you might want to look at is
Intelligence.
some of them, if you add a point to it, it's not going to change the modifier.
Nope, but some of them will.
But some, exactly, depending on what your
Yeah,
score is.
17 to 18.
Yeah, I could change that 17 to 18, and then either of these 12s
Right.
could become 13 and
Right,
become
that'd
actually
give you a one.
contributing.
Mhm.
Exactly. And anything that I can contribute to that would actually make a difference. 14
Yeah.
would become 16. None of these.
And they can't go higher than 18.
Okay. And then 13 would become 15. No, that doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to add 1 point to charisma, which makes it 18.
Okay.
So that's going to make it +3. No wonder you guys use pencils. This makes all the sense in the whole wide world. So that makes it +3, and then 1 more point for any of them, which I'm going to go to probably. Excuse me. I'm going to go with one of the 12s because that just makes the most sense of her. Yeah, one of the 12s. Okay. I was like, which one? Intelligence or dexterity? Should we go with intelligence?
Dex.
Dex. Okay. Done.
Yeah, because you may have to choose something.
Yeah, that's for ranged weapons and
Okay.
stuff like that.
All right, so that's 13, which means I got +1. Cute. You're good scores, I think. Okay.
Okay, so does that say D10 right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Hit dice.
Hit this.
Yes.
D10.
But I mean, does it?
Yes,
Mhm.
it says
Yeah.
D10.
Okay. So you start with 10 plus 2 or 12 as your maximum hit points. That's in one of these.
Put 12 here. Max 12 points. Okay.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
That's how many hit points you have before you fall down unconscious.
So that's like
Right,
my
so-
life, basically.
Yes, that's your health bar. That's your.
Cool. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
Going back to the Pokemon days, continue.
So
There
if
you go.
my constitution went up and I had got a modifier now, did I hit increase
That
that?
will.
Okay.
That will change
Okay.
your hit points. That will change if your strength went up. It'll change how much you can carry. All that good stuff.
All right. Okay.
Now, you must choose or roll your alignment. The alignments you have to pick from are evil, chaotic, neutral, lawful, or good. Good, your goal would be help someone in need at your own expense. Lawful, impose or maintain order in the face of chaos. Neutral. Satisfy a personal need or correct an imbalance. Chaotic. Disrupt the prevailing order. And you don't want to be evil. Evil is inflict harm on another for personal gain.
Okay, what are you guys?
I'm neutral.
Okay.
I think I'm also neutral. Neutral.
Are we still in line? Do we have a,
Yes.
do we have our red dot?
Yeah.
I want to be neutral too, even though it's really cool. Can I be chaotic?
You can be
Chaotic
chaotic.
elf. I'm a chaotic elf. That's fabulous.
Disrupt the prevailing order. Okay, so somewhere on there should be
Alignment.
alignment. Right, chaotic. Disrupt the prevailing order.
Chaotic. Disrupt. The prevailing order.
Now, as a chaotic person, you get 1 virtue and 2 vices.
Mm.
So,
1 virtue and 2 vices.
when we roll percentile dice, we roll one that looks like that,
And one that looks like this one. Yeah.
Is this 08 or 80? 80.
it's,
Oh,
yeah, so this is the
okay.
10s and this is the 1s.
Okay.
So you could roll a
That's a 62.
62, right?
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that once for your virtue. Roll in here.
Okay. I got 45.
Now, how do we do this? You should, referring to the trait table on the right, roll number of virtues and vices, record the results. What was the one where you got to? Oh, it was the
That was the-
physical
yeah,
appearance that you got to
that's
pick a
physical.
few.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your total?
45.
So your sole virtue is that you're forgiving.
Oh, that's nice to have.
So under traits, right, forgiving.
Okay.
It'll be nice to have with your character's chaotic trait.
And now you have 2 vices.
Okay.
What's the first one?
So when you guys did neutral, how many vices / how many
1 and
virtues?
1.
1 and 1?
But you being an elf, somehow that meant that.
No, it's because she's chaotic.
Chaotic.
Oh,
it's because I'm
chaotic.
chaotic.
She's more vicey.
Ooh.
68.
You're obsessive.
This is personally attacking.
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
like
like
Just write it
I
down,
feel like
Mila.
your tarot cards are being
Oh
read right
my
now.
god, this is not okay. Wait till I start talking about my cat, Louie. Then you guys will understand.
Roll a 77. It's rude. We'll see if that's.
Oh, roll a 77.
Now everybody's like rooting for it. Okay. What do we got? Oh shit, we got 1.
1.
Yeah.
That's
One.
so funny.
Addict.
I don't appreciate this.
They're alphabetical, okay?
Mm.
Addict comes before aggressive or alcoholic.
Oh, thank God I'm
Alphabetically.
not an alcoholic. I'll take addict over alcoholic.
Okay, so
Alright, addict.
Oh my god.
What is? Do we? Did
You were
she roll to
literally
figure out what she's
working.
it
addicted
doesn't.
to?
He hasn't put in a table for that yet. I think
You're
it should
dealing
be.
with a
I think it should be some
chaotic,
kind of
addict,
fantasy.
obsessive, forgiving.
like
oh my
silver
God, all of
dust.
our
Can it be like
clients. This
magic
could be
dust?
really easy.
Yeah,
Like
it's gotta
there's like pixies peddling magic dust on the floor.
Yeah. It's got to be like fairy dust or some kind of
Yeah, I'll take it.
Black Hills mushrooms or something. Yeah, just destroy
What
the
about
whole world.
what about mead? Like, can she be addicted to? Well, that's alcoholic, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
she
be
could
addicted
if
to
that's
the
what you want
chaos.
to do, but it'd be more interesting if it was some kind of
Substance.
fantasy substance. That,
Pixie dust would be cool.
yes. Hey,
I could bring those little pixie dust sticks with me next
Pixie
time,
sticks.
and pixie sticks, and just be
hey,
like,
buddy, you got any pixie dust for me? Okay, choose your apparent gender. Review your playbook. All right, so now you start doing the steps on this page.
"Mhm."
So what's the first one say?
Roll your appearance using the table at the right. Roll.
And Subutai, thief and archer.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh crap, I'm in
It's
trouble.
somebody messaging me.
Alright, using the table at the right, roll up to 3 physical details of your character, then drop 1 physical detail if you wish. Summarize your appearance in the appropriate area on the front page of your playbook. Appearance. These are meant to get you thinking, embellish, and add to them as you wish. Ooh, I get to embellish. Okay.
All right, so get rolling. Come on.
You know
Wait,
what I love?
what dice do I need to use
You
though?
need the
percentile.
same. Those that you just gave me back.
Oh, those 2?
Here's that one, and let's find a prettier one.
Okay.
That one.
Alright. So 3. I got 41, which is large head. This is so rude. This is so rude.
All right,
Okay.
big head.
Yeah, well, it's gonna become the nickname now. And
What's your
then
character's name?
Portia.
Big head Portia.
Yeah, big
Do
head
you
Portia.
do you get that?
20.
Portia.
Do you know why that's
Yeah,
important
I
to
noticed
her?
that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Goatee. Nice. That's not very nice. at
You
all.
get to drop one, so God help you on the last one.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, please don't give me the freaking, like, I don't know, big feet. Ooh, tattoos. Tattoos. Make it more like real life. One? Why do I keep rolling one? Big feet! I literally.
You have a big head,
You're big,
feet.
big heat,
And
big
a goatee.
You get to
But
drop
you can
one.
drop the goatee.
Cool, I'm gonna drop the goatee because
Okay.
let's just go with big head and big feet. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright, so write those down.
Oh, you know what's? You know what would be funny? Is if she kept the goatee and was like selling it as like elf hair to supply her with her addiction.
So this is the picture from the book of her character. I don't know how close you want to cleave to that. That's the picture I sent you guys.
So I have choices, and how much I want to stay. Close to that.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
you
fine.
could go with that, or you can make up how she looks with the big head and big feet. But other than that, you can.
She's a big-headed, big-footed, dreadlock-wearing elf.
Self.
You know,
Yeah, who's very forgiving, obsessive, and an addict. It sounds just like me.
And has a tattoo of a battleship
Scarab.
across her chest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever you want to do. Okay. What's next on there?
Review your class moves. Open your playbook and review the fighter moves on the left-hand page to familiarize yourself.
Stick. It's very phallic.
I love you. I can't stand you. I need to be in group with you. Left-hand side to special things that your class can do.
Paladin.
Okay, so just start reading this out loud to us.
All right. Keeper of the Faith, you have sworn your life in service of some divine or demonic force, and will do everything in your power to advance its cause and protect its interests. All right, your deity must share your alignment and have two linked domains. So you must share your alignment, which will be my chaotic alignment. And then and has two linked domains, those parts of existence over which they hold sway. So darkness and war, love, and the moon. So do I get to pick the two domains?
Yeah, they're on there.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, we'll get there. Name your deity and record your alignment and domains. Excuse me. And then write the cause you pursue in the name of your faith. Okay.
Let me see the playbook.
Nothing.
Do you have one for each class?
Just that extra sheet, or just the playbooks?
Just the playbooks.
I have the playbooks. Yeah. You want to look at the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, it doesn't give you a suggestion of domains.
Okay.
So you're going to have to. No pressure. Turn the camera towards her and put a bright light on her. No pressure, but you need to come up with your God, your God's name, your God's purpose, and your purpose in serving him or her or
Okay.
it.
Louis,
So
you've got to make your god Louis.
I do, don't I?
Yes.
With the chaos, that would be so good.
You've got to make it Louis.
Oh,
The genderless god of chaos.
Yeah. No, I mean, you mean Loki? So two linked domains, and it has to align with my
So you have to be
alignment.
chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to do. I mean, do I name it Louis? I mean, I guess I can name it Louis, but the
What's
character
Louis?
Louis is my cat.
Okay.
Very chaotic and insane. At one
Okay.
point yesterday, I was
like the cat god of the southern provinces.
like
Louis.
literally like he's like this big. He's about 18 pounds, which is his
No, I'm
size.
talking about the god now.
The
Louis,
god.
the god of the southern provinces, the god of luck and
Oh my gosh, you have to burn a constitution to heal?
the god of luck and
I don't know. I was gonna go with chaos.
chaos is
Resurrection, because cats have 9 lives.
kink god,
I mean, hey.
whips, Catwoman, you know, with the whips. going.
Her face is so fabulous. I hate that I'm never in group with you because I have to lead other ones. So luck and what is another thing that I want to?
What about gluttony?
Because it's a fat cat.
Yes.
That would work.
He's huge.
He's not actually.
He's
fat,
hairy.
though. He's big.
He's big
It
boned.
would kind of go with your addict thing, too.
Yeah, it would. food could become an addiction. That would make
So
sense.
can you be gluttonous?
Oh my gosh, what if one of your things was you never, no matter how much you eat, you're never full.
Well, here's the only thing I would suggest for that.
It's like a curse from your god.
Right. It would help if the what are these called? The tenants, the domains.
Yes.
It would help if the domains were sort of social cause kind of things.
Okay.
Right? Because you're going to be a paladin of these things.
Okay.
So it could be,
Okay.
you know.
Oh, like a personal belief.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like you know, if it was the family, or if it was the sea, or if it was, you know, like if it was food, you would almost want it to be like fertility. And you see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because like that can be your
Can
cause.
I do environment?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Like
then-
nature?
Like a nature?
Yeah,
Okay.
like a nature. Because if I'm gonna do nature, then I would do. I actually like the idea of fertility. Growth. Yeah, fertility, right? Growth. And then, can I do fertility and love? I mean, not love. Sorry, fertility and luck. But that is.
Sure.
Or do they align?
I mean,
Has to be linked domains. Does luck and
if we find a way to make them link, you know,
It'll work,
If
it'll
we, If
work.
we all
If
believe,
you get lucky, you might get fertilized.
yeah.
I can't stand you. Well, we could do fertility and.
Oh,
and
that's fun. It doesn't even say that it has to be your alignment. It just
What
can't
about-
be the opposite of your alignment.
What about
It could
abundance?
be anything that's not.
Huh?
What about abundance?
Lawful.
Abundance instead of fertility.
Well, I think
Yes.
Luck
it
and
might
abundance?
be different for the paladin than the
fertility and abundance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The
Because
paladin might be like
That's
stuck
like,
with
like
their alignment.
war and plenty and.
And
So I was saying, what
fertility
about
is where-
fertility and abundance?
which would work together
Which
really
would
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So the deity, I have to name him
Mhm.
Louis, and the alignment.
Whoa, Sid, we gotta go now. Yeah.
I think I was listening to it in the car. Okay, and the domains are, what do we say? Fertility and abundance. I feel like that goddess from the Greek mythology.
Bast?
No, I'm thinking female.
Oh, that's Egyptian. She's the
Uh-huh.
cat goddess.
And then the cause would be about the domains, right?
I don't know what to
Which-
say.
Cause, name your deity, record your alignment and domains, then write the cause you pursue in the name of your faith. So to afflict the comfortable and comfort the afflicted, or to purify the unclean with fire. Okay.
So it would be cool for the campaign if your cause had something to do with this shadow over Drift Chapel,
Okay.
you know, fighting.
So to
because
bring-
it's been like
Bring light to the
yeah,
darkness.
that's what I was gonna say because
it has
Oh.
been blighting the livestock and plants and stuff
Mm-hmm.
around the area too.
Bring new growth to death.
I like that.
Okay.
See, that's like ties in with the nature thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
New growth.
Bring
Sure.
new growth.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
No
I
growth.
said yes. I didn't say no.
Bring new growth to what did
Or
you say,
out of death.
Out of death. Okay.
Yes, from death.
From death. Ooh.
And that would go.
I know I prefer her,
The-
but she's won me over for the past year and a half. I'm
The-
sorry.
The Genesis device.
Yes. Well, and that fits with Teagle Manor since it was burned and charred and.
Okay. Cool. So Louis, who is chaotic, and his domains are abundance and fertility, and the cause is bringing new growth from
Okay.
death.
Keep reading.
Zeal represents the inner fire that drives you in belief and pursuit of your cause. The maximum zeal you may hold at any time is equal to twice your current level of charisma. Minimum of 1. Well, my charisma is not minimum. And then you start playing with the maximum zeal. So my
Wait,
zeal,
let me see that.
my zeal is going to be twice charisma. So that's 18 times 2, which is what, 36.
Is it charisma or is
No.
it the CH?
Yeah, it's CHA.
Oh,
so
what
the way
is
they
your
do it,
modifier?
yeah, the way they do it, if
Okay.
it says charisma, it means the score. If it says CHA, it means the modifier.
Modifier.
So
Okay,
it's
3.
it's twice your current level,
So
which is
6.
2.
Uh-huh.
plus your charisma modifier.
She has 3 charisma modifier because she's 18 now.
Right.
So
That's
it'd be
5.
6.
How can it be 6?
You said double.
Double.
Twice your level
Which is
plus your charisma modifier.
Oh, twice your level plus your charisma.
So
What's
it
my
says-
level?
1.
Oh, okay.
It says twice your current level plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
You start play with your maximum level.
5.
So you have 5 zeal to spend, and you put your max somewhere up there.
Okay. 5.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's your. Each class has their own special currency that they use to do cool stuff.
Okay.
So now read the next thing after. that.
Advance the cause. When you make any moves in direct service of your cause, you may spend zeal before you roll the dice to increase the result by +1 for each point of zeal spent. So if you roll a 10 plus, regain 1 zeal in addition to all other effects. So if you roll a 10 or over, you get 1 zeal back, and then you can use your zeal before you roll the dice to increase
Yes.
the results by +1 for each point of zeal spent. So I've got 5 total, and I can only get them back if I do more than 10, and everything I roll, I can magnify it by 1.
Right.
Cool. Okay, then just circle
Until you
that.
run out.
Okay, just gonna circle that.
Okay. What's it say next?
Grail Seeker. A grail is a specific significant task or quest which you pledge to accomplish. When you declare a grail, explain how it will further your cause and record it here. Example, find and destroy the source of corruption. You may only have one
Evil
grail.
manner.
Yeah. You may have one grail at a time.
You can't declare Grail yet. Just keep going.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like,
It'll be like in play.
when you gird yourself to pursue a grail with ritual preparations at a site sacred to your faith, erase any marks of faith below and roll a CHA on a 10. That's a lot of numbers. Do you want me to keep reading all
Yes.
the numbers?
On
Okay.
a 10 plus.
Okay, so let's see. Erase any marks of faith below and roll a CHA, and on a 10 plus, choose 3 marks of faith from the list below. On a
Okay.
7 to 9, choose 2. On a 6 or less, choose 1. But ask the judge what task of devotion you must first perform. All marks of your faith, of duration. There was a lot of numbers.
Yeah, it is.
I was like,
That's the way all the moves are. I'll explain in a minute. Okay. So here's the deal. Deal. You are so devoted to your current quest
okay.
that you get to choose some invulnerabilities that they call marks of faith
Okay.
that are just on you as long as you are pursuing your current quest.
So things that can't affect me.
Right. So, for example, you could get unyielding. Each time you're subject to a psychic force that would undo you, spend a zeal to ignore it. Or you can get protected. Anytime you suffer harm from any source within or directly opposed to your deity domain, spend 1 zeal to cut that damage in half. Empowered. You're imbued with some aspect of your deity's domain. Make a proposal as to the effect and work out the details with the judge. Sustained. Your recovery is doubled. Driven. You can burn ability points to replace zeal or vice versa. So what this is saying is, when you go into the chapel and you kneel before the altar and you burn the incense and you say, I'm gonna go find this jerk in the castle and I'm gonna crush his head in. You're gonna roll, and if you roll well, you get 3 of these. If you roll medium, you get 2, and if you roll crappy, you only get 1.
And I get to pick what those are.
And you get to pick what they are.
Okay.
All right.
So that only happens when I'm actually
When you declare what your current
grail is.
grail is, your current
Okay.
goal.
Okay.
So you aren't going to want it to be like, you aren't going to want it to be cleanse Tegel Manor of all evil. You know, that's like the whole campaign. You want to pick like a short-term or mid-term goal as your grail.
Okay.
And say, find out what's happened to these people who disappeared into the castle.
Okay.
And then when you take the oath to declare that your grail, you get some abilities and all this stuff. Okay, so those are your abilities.
So here's the thing.
You don't get the ones on this side yet. You get,
Okay. But let me ask you something.
Yes.
When you gird yourself to pursue a grail with ritual preparations at a site sacred to your faith, erase any marks of faith below. So basically, you start over every single time.
Exactly.
And then you roll, and if you get 10 plus, you get 3.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
They're just saying you don't get to keep adding them up until you have them
Got
all.
it. Okay.
You reset and choose
then you
how
keep
many.
going. Okay.
So here's the way. I'm sorry. You
No,
have another
I was
question?
gonna keep reading.
The rest of those aren't.
Okay.
Those are just long-term things. So here's the way Freebooters on the Frontier works.
Okay.
Almost all your rolls, you're going to take 2 6-sided dice and add them up.
Okay.
And then you're going to add one of your ability modifiers.
Okay.
Okay? So when it says roll plus roll plus charisma, you're going to roll 2d6, you're going to add your charisma modifier. If I tell you to roll plus strength, you're going to roll 2d6, you're going to add your strength
Roll
modifier.
strength. Okay. Got it.
Okay? Those are 99% of the rolls you're going to do.
Okay.
And for every roll, if you get a 10 or better, you get a full smashing success.
Okay.
If you get a 7 or 9, you succeed, but with a cost.
Okay.
And if you get a 6 or less, something really bad happens.
Okay.
Okay?
So you roll 2 6-sided dice
roll
plus
2d6 plus your modifier.
which you have to tell us which modifier we get to use.
Yeah, or it's based on the move that
Okay.
you're using. So,
Got it.
for
Right.
example,
A lot of mine are charisma.
Okay.
So example, did I give you a...
One of these?
Are you looking for this?
Yes, is that hers or yours?
It's not mine.
Okay.
I guess it's mine. Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's yours now.
Yeah.
So does it say basic moves on the front? Okay. So,
That's not the front.
Aha. Basic moves.
for example, turn to the basically what would be the third page.
Basic
Turn
moves?
that
No, battle
battle moves.
battle moves. Got
Yeah.
it.
So let's look at the move fight.
Okay.
Okay? Over there under battle moves.
Mm-hmm.
When you face a foe in personal combat, you roll plus strength. So
Okay.
you're gonna roll 2d6, you're gonna add your strength.
Okay.
On 10 plus, you deal your damage, or get the intended effect. On 7 to 9, you deal your damage, but they also deal damage to you.
Okay.
On a 6 minus, you get to mark strength, and I'll explain that in a minute, and something even worse than you just taking damage happens to you. Okay? So, you got your hit points, you rolled your traits, gender. Okay, go shopping.
Okay.
Use your starting funds to purchase items from the marketplace. So let me see your playbook, your character sheet. How did we do this for? Did you guys get starting money somewhere?
I think
We had some, like it said,
Oh, under gear.
no.
Okay,
How
I
did
got
we get there? You gave us some formula to get it, to figure out
our silver is so your carrying capacity, which is under shoulder burden,
Right.
which is where you would kind of start, is it is your strength modifier plus 5.
Or in her case, plus 10.
Okay.
It's different for different character classes.
Oh, so mine is plus
But
10.
I'm not seeing where you get your starting money from.
I have 35 written here. I don't know how.
yeah, and I have
Where is it?
37, but I remember us adding
Oh, let me
yours
see the
up.
fighter thing.
This?
Yeah.
Your money was something plus.
Yeah, I think you gave us a formula.
Yeah,
Maybe on the backside?
I'm betting it's here. Okay, it's right. It's right on here. We need to go. We need to do this whole second page. You don't have to choose your favorite weapon. So the next thing would be set capacity. So
Set capacity.
your capacity is your strength modifier.
I'm telling your sheet.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got it.
So that your capacity is 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means what?
You can carry 11 points worth of gear.
You're a
Oh,
pack
okay.
mule.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. You're
I'll
the
take
party
it.
pack mule.
Okay.
For
Okay.
comparison, I can only carry 6.
And I can
Ah.
only carry 7.
Okay. So yeah, I'm the pack mule. Cool.
All right. And then, basically, you want to. Now, this is for the fighter. You don't actually have a favored weapon,
Right.
but you can choose a weapon to be your. So you get one main weapon, and then you get everything on this list,
Okay.
and then you roll in each of these columns and get.
With the garb, armor, and the other item.
Yes.
Now, where do I do the favored weapon?
Hand me that bottom sheet.
This one.
No.
The staple.
Yes. What you want to do is just pick one from weapons melee.
Okay. And does it matter?
I mean, you might as well take one that does a ton of damage if you're, you know, all other things being equal.
Okay. What 1d10? So roll one die.
Your
10
damage
sided.
would be
10
one
sided
d10.
dice.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
That's the highest you have on there.
okay.
So
What is
any
it?
of there's 4 of them: a pole arm, a great hammer, a great axe, and a something sword. You got your finger.
Great sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got great
So-
hammer, great axe, great sword, or a pole arm. What the hell's a pole arm?
Pole
It's
arm.
like a giant spear with a blade on the side.
Yes.
More or less a halberd.
Yes.
What's 2H mean?
Means two-handed.
Two-handed.
You can't use a shield or anything else with it. It takes 2 hands to use.
Anything with the word great in it is a two-handed weapon.
It's probably going to be 2H, yeah.
It's like your great axe, your great swords, you know,
So,
great hammer,
Great grandma.
two-handed weapon.
and what's the weight?
Right here.
That's how many points of your 11 that it uses up.
That's included. Like it.
Right? So everything you write down as your gear
Uh-huh.
is going to take away from the 11.
And so you're already.
Okay.
Oh wait, I
carrying
did that
one.
wrong. Hand me your playbook back. No, your
Not
playbook.
playbook.
I did the same thing. It's not your bonus. Oh, it is your bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see right. Let's see. Shoot.
Have you eaten?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I'm just wondering if you're having hypoglycemia. You seem a little confused.
It seems like a very pointed comment.
I know. Thank you.
That's
Thank
not
you.
laughing.
I guess
Okay.
I've taken on the spirit of somebody else.
Okay. So, the weight is how much it takes away from the 11.
Right. But
Right.
you've got a shit ton to spare because again, that's 0, 0, 1, 0. Like you're only carrying 1 so far.
Okay.
With all that stuff that you're
Is
required.
the random item this item, or is it a different item other than the other item?
Is
Let me
the
see.
random item off of there?
Oh, don't worry about that. It's
Okay, it's not important. Cool.
I don't know where to find
So
it.
you have 10 left over.
10
of
left
your
over, and do I need to go ahead and use them basically?
No.
No.
Okay.
You can use that
That's
to
gonna
carry.
be your.
You can carry gold out of the dungeon and
Mm-hmm.
treasure and all kinds of good stuff.
Well, it should also be your weapon, your armor.
Yeah. Is there no armor
So
on
your-
your?
Armor's right here.
So
Oh, so it has
whatever
a
your
weight.
weapon is,
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So basically, your weapon and your armor are going to be your main
contributors. to
things
your
that are weighing you down.
So should I go ahead and roll these first before I choose a weapon?
I wouldn't, but
Okay.
you do whatever you want to do, girl.
Yeah, just pick the weapon first.
Okay.
What are you comfortable with?
I really like the pole arm, except I don't like the description, which is its reach is good, but it's awkward and it's two-handed.
Yes.
But
So
reach is good because you get to fight from far.
I will say,
I don't think that'll be an issue for you because you're basically just gonna be a giant. Well, no, you will also be a giant meat wall for a lot of things. So close combat's probably not gonna be your issue.
Okay, so go with close combat or don't go with close
You
combat?
can go with close combat.
Okay.
I just wouldn't put the pole arm so high
Okay.
because of the reach.
Okay.
If you like it because of the damage and because
Got
of what it is, then
Okay.
yes.
I will
But-
say,
The reach isn't really a big thing for you.
Okay.
you pick whatever you like,
Mm-hmm.
but if the only thing we know about you is that you're a lamplighter, I think it'd be cool if you had a pole arm because in the
Yeah,
picture you
that's
have
what-
this big long.
That would be
Yeah.
very.
That's what I was
Thematic.
thinking. I
Right.
was like, that would be kind of cool. And
I was just saying, the reach is nice, but don't let that be a
Yeah,
yeah.
deciding factor.
That's
I
not the
don't
most-
like that it's awkward, but there's the great sword, which is close, reach, and rare.
Mhm.
It's the same weight as the pole arm. So
You go for that.
pole arm or great sword.
Roll.
Zweihander.
I
Zweihander.
Roll a d4.
Yeah.
Huh?
Roll a d4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick 1 or 2 for the first weapon, and then 3 or 4 for the second weapon.
Okay, then I'll do 1 or 2 for the polearm and 3 or 4 for the great sword.
Zweihander.
One.
1. Okay, so
Polearm
then
it
that
is.
polearm it is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Universe has spoken.
So write down pole arm under your equipment.
Yeah.
And write down that it
Right
does
over
a
here.
D10.
Like your ear.
Okay. Polearm.
And then your weight carried will be your cumulative weight.
Yeah.
weight carried will be your cumulative weight. So the weight
the weight of
of
everything.
this
That's
3. Okay.
The polearm is weight 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all the
So-
two-handed weapons are.
So all this except for the great hammer, which is 4.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I didn't
So you're-
lean that way.
Your total weight would be 4 right now.
Okay.
Right. You just kind of keep
Because you have the
adding up
1
as
from
go.
the mandatory item and
Mhm.
then the
So
3
it's
from
4
that.
right now, and it can only get up to 11, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't have to carry it
Before
for
you
that.
then become over encumbered. I think
Got
it
it.
says it.
It's got- yeah, the move's
burden
right there.
part. It says what'll happen.
Okay.
Okay, and now
you
you
can carry
roll
up to
a
twice your
D6
capacity, but you suffer a
3
minus
different
1.
times.
Yeah,
for
read that.
these.
Read it to me. I'm just curious.
It
Six,
says
D6.
when you carry more weight than your capacity,
Oh,
but no more
damn.
than
Okay,
twice
I
your
got this.
capacity, you suffer minus 1 ongoing until you lighten
No.
your
Good
load.
one.
You cannot
This
carry more weight
Okay.
than twice your capacity.
So if I was gonna do
That's
guard
not bad.
Hurt.
with a 6, ooh, I got quality clothes, you guys. My
Oh, nice.
garb is quality clothes. Fancy.
We got common clothes.
Quality.
Well, she's already got a big head and big feet. If she sticks out, like, it's really not going to be.
That's
much
the
of a
thing.
You know,
Right.
Okay.
if her clothes stick out, you know.
She goes to like the tailor or whatever, and he's like, "We want to dress to de-accentuate
The top and the bottom.
certain features, and you know."
I just love thinking that it's like
Cute.
she's wearing like a cape that's kind of like a hoop skirt cape, and you still see her feet sticking out from under it. you're like-
You would totally see that though. Leather armor,
He has tiny feet.
which is
like
1,
all good
which is
people.
5. 5. And then we get the other item, which comes out to 2, which is buckler. What the hell is a buckler?
Buckler's a little shield that you can wear on your arm.
Cool.
You may want to re-roll that.
Can I reroll?
No.
She
Okay.
can't use the buckler. Sell it.
You could sell it. Just
Wait.
write it down. for
Sell
me.
it and
Okay.
buy something else.
Okay, I was like, what? Okay, so then that's 1. So now I'm up to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're good.
Cool.
You're fine.
Did you write down the rest? You got to write down the rest of that stuff.
I did.
This stuff.
Oh, my bad. Didn't realize I had to copy.
I'm a little disappointed in that. I didn't know that sandwich was going to have like nacho cheese on it, and I did not want that.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
You didn't get your funnel.
My funnel cake fries, and I got
You
nacho
didn't-
cheese.
You got no straw. They misrepresented the sandwich. Total
Water skin
disaster.
to carry water.
Mhm.
Water skin to carry water.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Trail rations.
Yeah, you need to roll a D6 for that.
What
Like,
does that
that's
mean?
how many rations you serve.
That's how many days worth of food you
Food.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one, but I don't know what it does.
You got 3 days worth of cold nacho cheese
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
and
I only have
tortillas.
2.
Trail rations, knife, and we don't care about the random item, right?
Can
No.
you dual
No.
wield?
Huh?
Can you dual wield? Is that a thing for you? No. Okay. I'm just curious.
It's not a thing in freebooters. We're much more. I mean, she can knock yourself out. You know what I mean? It's freebooters. We can do whatever we want. You know.
What penalties would you suffer? I wonder.
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
so then you need to roll 2D6 and add the
I don't need to worry about the capacity, right?
We already
We're
did
on
that.
that. We're down here. Oh, gee.
You guys went fast. All right, cool. What do I need to do? 2
Roll
roll
2D6 and add the total to your look score, not your LUC, but your total look score. So your
Okay.
look score.
And that's how
is-
much money she has?
Yeah. So it's going to be plus 13, whatever you roll.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's how we did it.
No.
9
Okay,
plus
plus
13.
22. So that's
22.
your money.
You start with 22 gold, 22 coins.
Okay.
Or actually, it's
Good or
silver,
bad?
isn't it? 22
Yeah,
silver.
silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then, oh, okay, yeah, then you get to like talk about your upbringing and roll 1d12, and this is a d12. And you, like, depending on what this is sort of your background, you roll it 3 times,
Okay.
and then you pick. So, like,
Okay.
I was, that's not me. I was brought up by academic scholars. My experiences as a gambler, con artist, and charlatan, and in the past, I incurred a debt that I owe now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's find out about Portia.
All right.
Portia's jaded.
So 12. I got 12. So I was adopted by 1d8 plus 2.
So
That.
the D8.
Okay.
Well, there's got to be a separate table. So roll that and add
Okay.
2.
And then add 2.
Yeah.
8 plus
So
2 is
10.
10. What do I do with the 10?
Well, hand.
I was like, what do we
There's
do?
nothing else there.
What do I do with the 10?
That's. Oh. You were adopted by a military mercenary family. Like it's on this same table, right?
Oh.
So it's a D8 plus 2. So you were adopted by
Mercenaries.
mercenaries or somebody in the military, whichever you
Lovely.
want.
Mercenary. I don't do military.
They almost got me on that one, fans. I was able to figure it out. Thank you.
You put it on your little sheet here. It's
Where'd it, oh, okay. I was like, where'd it go?
under here.
All right. Notes.
Johnson Metzinger, right?
All right. So
Adopted by mercenaries.
that actually makes me happy. Adopted by mercenaries.
I was a beggar / thief. Then I was a grave robber and a grave digger.
Oh.
I did them both.
Oh,
And then I had to leave town because I got in real bad with someone.
So we're both on the run.
Okay, so then I've got adopted by mercenaries. I've got 10, which is warden or ranger.
Warden. That's you've worked that in the past. A warden's like a keeper, right? Like a.
Like a game warden, I think.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean,
say
somebody
a
watches
slash
over the
ranger
forest.
makes me think it's like a basically like a ranger from like a forest ranger.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
a forest ranger versus warden who's a overseer?
No, by
Well,
warden, I mean
same
like
thing.
a game
Oh,
warden
okay.
or a
Yeah.
forester,
Yeah.
somebody who oversees a forest or something like that, which makes sense with your religion.
Yeah, so warden / ranger. It doesn't really matter, right?
No.
So, yes.
You were just in some way you were in charge of securing the
That might be how
forest
you.
area.
That might be how you became an acolyte of Louis.
Oh yeah, could be.
Right.
Was
Came to you
caretaking.
one day while you were sleeping.
Alright, and then last event is a tragedy. 8. 8. Falling out, family or associates. Wow, this is writing my
Oh,
life!
that's so good.
This is literally writing my life right
You
now.
fell out with your adoptive mercenary family, and now they're after you.
Pretty much. Makes complete sense. With family. Okay. Or other mercenaries that apparently I make friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That just doesn't sound like you, really. Just
Really? Chaotic?
have a falling out with people and just can't get along with people.
Last name yourself if you got a name.
Okay, I got my name.
Alright.
Alright.
Done with the checklist.
Okay. All right. So, you guys managed to drag this elf fighter dude, this elf fighter, into the church. And, still learning how to DM, guys. Be patient with me.
Practice makes perfect.
Exploring Manor. Father. I'm looking at you. Yes.
The Hawkeye from
From
Fleabag.
Sherlock.
Yes.
The one that plays Moriarty.
Mmm.
He's the one playing our.
I'm looking at you because I know all you guys
Please,
take notes. Carl.
I came here to have fun. I didn't come here to get attacked.
Father Brennard comes running out, and the church at night has been opened up to some indigents, traveling people who don't have a place to stay, guy who got thrown out by his wife for drinking, all this kind of stuff, right?
Who's still drunk?
So all these guys are here, all these people are here.
These indigent people.
Yes.
Got it.
And somebody else,
What's his name?
Brennard, Brenard, Father Brennard. His real name is Andrew Scott.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
there are these 3 out-of-towners that also don't have a legitimate place to stay because they got thrown out of the inn.
That was also not our fault.
That was Jason's fault, but it happened, and there was a brawl, and you guys had to leave
Suffering the consequences.
in a hurry. So Father Bernard comes running over, and you guys pull the elf up on one of these benches, and he's working on him, and it looks like he's going to pull through. He's coughing and he's clearing his throat, and you're like, oh, I think he's going to pull through, and he's like, whew, what a, and then he just like barfs up his liver, and just black bile comes shooting out of his throat, and he dies.
Poor elf.
Now,
I go outside and start digging a hole. Force of habit. Sorry,
Father
guys.
Bernard's like, don't go out at night. Okay.
I go grab a shovel and he stops me.
Now, Bela, Portia, as all this was happening, and you guys are trying to drag this wounded elf in the spot, like as the church doors were closing, you glance back outside, right? And you see the spot where this monster was slain, instead of there just being like a black smudge there, in the light of the lamp that you finally managed to get lit, like you can see a humanoid shape, like small, like a halfling or a gnome, but like you look back and you see somebody like dressed in black robes laying there where you expected just to see this tar or whatever had attacked you. And then you guys slam the door and he barfs up his appendix and dies. And
Which is weird because you can live without that.
yeah, but it's the process of barfing it up.
Oh, okay. It's the getting it all the way out.
Yeah,
That was
it's got to come through. Yeah, that's a bad scene. Now what do you guys do?
Throw that into the.
Well, I would introduce myself.
Well, I mean, you guys were in here before, remember?
Not with her.
Not with her.
Oh.
She just came
Introduce
along.
myself to our new friend here and be like, so that was a crazy thing that just happened. Does that happen often to you?
Not nearly as often as you would think with the way the city's going now.
What were you doing out there anyway?
Trying to light these dumbass lamps.
Keep back the darkness.
To keep back the darkness. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lightning. In the
Um,
background.
Okay. I don't really know what else.
Are you hurt?
That's a good question
Did
to
you
ask.
get any injury in the scuffle?
I don't believe so. I think the elf jumped in before any of that happened. Do we just decide that?
I think.
What if you asked her about Godric?
Oh, yes, I should.
The
I
hell
should
is
ask
that?
her about my friend that
Yes. So tell her that story.
Okay, so yes. So, I got a mysterious letter from someone, my friend is in this town somewhere.
You killed my snake.
We were thieves back in the day.
Okay.
So we ran in the same circle.
Okay.
And I got a random letter, not even from him, from someone who knows him, that told me that he was in danger or something and to come to this town. And now I'm looking for him. His name's Godric. Have you seen him? Do you know anything about him?
Delia, roll 2d6 and add your intelligence modifier.
Roll a 2d6 and add my intelligence modifier. Alright. 3.
3.
Oh, good times. All right.
I've never heard that name, ever, at all, for anyone. Who are you?
Will you pass me the bag?
Gets offended that I asked her a question.
The food
Right.
bag.
All right.
There.
So if everybody looks at the front page of their move sheets, under basic moves, establish. When you introduce a potential fact, and the judge agrees that it might be true, say how you heard about it. When the truth is tested, an hour later, roll plus int. On a 10 plus, it's just the way you say. On a 7 to 9, you were right, but there's a caveat or complication of the judge's choosing.
Okay.
On a 6 minus, which is what you got a 6 or less, mark intelligence.
So you fill in these little circles.
Okay. What?
So what that means is,
Okay.
every time you get a 6 or less,
Okay.
when you're using an ability,
Okay.
basically you learn from your mistakes.
Mm.
You put a little mark on there, and you get enough marks, you get to move it up. Your ability score will go up by 1.
Okay.
Right? So it's like the more mistakes you make related to intelligence, eventually your intelligence will increase.
Nice.
So you have 1,
Mhm.
and the judge makes a move.
About whether I told the truth or not?
No, so establish a fact is like, I should have had dinner. Freebooters is a
You would have come up with like a story or
yes,
like
is a
something
collaborative
that had happened.
is more collaborative than other role playing games.
Okay.
So you could be like, what if what's his name, God?
Gotcha.
What if I knew Godric and actually we were roommates and I have a clue about his disappearance? And I could be like, oh, cool, let's roll and see if that's true. So, like, you can actually introduce things into the story.
Okay.
You know, like he created Godric out of, he's like, this is my idea. I was like, great.
Okay.
So,
You don't know nothing about nobody.
I don't even know what that is.
so you are definitely aware that there have been 3 disappearances
Okay.
in the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
That people disappear. People leave town and don't tell anybody.
These are suspicious disappearances.
What do you say?
Yeah, but these you're like, okay, something's wrong here. And you've been trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And your roll of a 3 tells me you ain't figured out
Nothing.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you have been searching diligently for clues, and you've got a whole conspiracy theory that involves the mayor and a donkey and a trail of peanut butter and
A fun story would have been like if you had written the letter, and then if that had been true, then you would be the person that I'm looking for to find it.
Got it.
right. That's a good idea.
Yeah. See.
You want to roll for it?
I think with her role, I can't.
Right, because we already know that she doesn't know anything.
Right, so I would have to find someone and the only other person who knows anything about Godric is that one alcoholic guy,
Right.
whose name escapes me.
Right, because you don't write anything down.
So
His name is Dieter Stone.
Dieter Stone. I would also like to ask Portia.
And since he has this hat in the picture, we're actually going to use the Vampire Hunter D mini for him.
Okay.
And
You
that's
see
the
her in the
alcoholic dude?
Yes, but he has all kinds of suspicions about Teagle Manor, which
Okay.
is this manor that was burnt down 100 years ago,
Okay.
infested with evil, but now people have looked in the night and they see the silhouette of it like rebuilt or something.
Okay.
And Dieter Stone is convinced that the evil that's hanging over the town is centered in Teagle Manor, as is Father
Brainard.
Brainard.
Brainard. Yeah, Father Brainard is also convinced that the evil of Teagle Manor has not yet.
So I want to, Portia, have you heard any rumors about what's going on at Teagle Manor, or have you, like what are people saying around the town?
So do I answer and then roll to see if that's true?
You could, but I'm going to actually let you roll on the rumor table.
Okay.
And also, we're kind of building a narrative. So, like, whatever comes to mind do you think might fit with the story, we can see if we can fit it in there.
Fit it in there. Okay.
So you're going to roll a d6 and a d12
Okay.
at the same time and tell me what the results are on each.
D12, please.
Ooh.
Cool.
Tell me the 6 first and then the 12.
6 first and then the 12. I got a 6 and a 7.
I'm going to read it just the way it says it. There is a great secret right below the donjon. Father Brennard himself has told me. You all turn and look at him. Yeah, I did tell her that. I think there's a great secret beneath the donjon.
The donjon?
The donjon.
What is
What's
that?
that?
Yeah.
It is a tower in a castle where you keep prisoners.
Oh.
But it's not a dungeon, it's above ground, but it's like where you put the princess in the tower,
Okay.
It's that.
Ooh.
So there's a secret beneath the tower.
beneath the donjon tower.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys want to take notes, it would make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside.
Well, we don't all need to take notes. I'll take the
I'm
notes.
taking notes now.
He'll
You
take
wanna
notes.
I'm taking notes.
Alright,
Oh,
so
thank you.
basically all that tells me is I don't have to take notes.
Yeah.
Thank you!
Okay.
See, this is how you know she's my soulmate.
Roll again.
Okay.
You get a total of 3.
Oh, okay. Do I have to add them up or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Just give me the 6 and then the 12.
Alright, I got 5 and 8.
5 and 8. So one thing you know for sure is, so 100 years ago, a bunch of heroes and a whole bunch of peasants stormed the castle because the
Okay.
you know, like Frankenstein's castle,
Mhm.
right? The kind of situation. But you know that the Teagles, that the Ambers, the family that lived there, they were filthy rich,
Okay.
and they had tons of like art and
Rich.
gold and
Mhm.
you know, yeah, just all this stuff.
Mhm.
And most of that was never brought out of the castle.
Castle.
So you're convinced that there's much treasure to be won in Teagle Manor. Heirlooms that have never been recovered supposedly lead to an even greater prize. Like a, piece together the clues. Okay, last one.
I like money.
Okay. I got 5 and 7.
You already got that one. Roll again.
Okay, I'm gonna use different. Just give me another one. I was like, give me a different dice, because that was just weird.
Where's the pretty one? What's that?
That is a 12. Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
What's that pretty? Well,
I got a 5 and a 10.
You are not getting off of this table.
Apparently not!
Everything we need to know is right there.
Okay.
I don't know what you're complaining
Reroll.
about.
Reroll.
That one can't be true.
Okay, you're like, take that one. Okay. Ooh.
That one can't be true?
Yeah, because I'm changing
Oh.
some stuff. I'm not using everything.
1 and 10. You want me to roll again?
Yeah, I mean the greatest treasures can be found in the lower dungeon levels. You kind of already know there's a bunch of treasure there. That's not why you guys are going.
We're gonna search the whole place.
Yeah, I mean, right?
Mhm.
It's not very juicy.
4 and 2.
Oh, a whole new table. Okay.
Love a good table change.
Aristide the Patrician, who had conquered death by unknown and unholy means, is the true power in Teagle Manor. Do not cross him. So you hear this rumor about this guy, Aristide, right? Aristide, Aristide, the Patrician.
Okay, what's the patrician?
That was just his title. Patrician's like a commoner.
Okay.
But this guy was like a necromancer who may have become like a vampire or a lich or something, and somebody.
But he wasn't a part of the family, right?
No. He just
Okay.
he was like either an extended family or he
Okay.
was just somebody they had living there.
Okay.
But he avoided death by unholy means.
Okay, and don't cross him.
And do not cross him. He is the true power.
We're gonna murder that guy.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little note to myself.
So there's
include
a
him.
secret underneath the tower. There is a lot of riches in the Teagle Manor that has technically not existed for 100 years, but is now starting to feel like it's coming back to life, whatever.
They didn't
Yes.
take. It's just stuff that they didn't take when they left.
Okay, and then last but not least, that the necromancer is not to be toyed with.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Cool.
he avoided death by unholy
Means.
means. All right.
Gonna murder that guy.
So the night passes, You guys.
I have another question.
Oh. Well, you should have asked it before the night passed. The night passes, you guys bury Jason. The next day goes by. You guys are walking to the castle. Now what's your question?
Do you know anything about Dieter?
Who the hell is Dieter?
Dieter's the
The hot.
The alcoholic.
Oh,
The
oh.
hot guy.
The hot priest. No, this is the alcoholic
This is the alcoholic
Puritan guy.
because he is the one
Brennard
who.
is the.
So he told
Yes,
us
yes.
that he was going up to Teagle Manor to try to discover what was going on.
Okay.
Seemed to know a lot about the town.
Yes.
Kind of like a local guy, I guess.
Yeah, and actually, Father Brennard had given him some information, had he not, from his little
Conspiracy.
yeah board. He had given him
Oh,
some
mhm.
information, remember?
Yes.
And so he had agreed to allow us to come along, but
Who had Father Bernard?
no,
Okay.
No.
Dieter.
Dieter Stone.
Okay.
He's
Dieter-
taking a trip to Teagle Manor.
Okay, and he
Right.
agreed to let us tag along.
Yes,
Okay.
but I don't know if I trust him.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, since you've been in the village for a little while, do you know anything about him?
Go to
Have you-
page 1 of your move sheet. Look under basic moves.
Basic moves.
And you will see check reaction in the
Okay.
bottom of the lower left-hand corner there. So when you first encountered this person or creature and had no particular predisposition towards you, you're going to roll plus nothing. I think it should be your charisma. Anyway, so
Just a
roll
straight roll.
2d6.
Okay. So just roll just 2
Yep.
d6. 6 and 4, 10.
Okay, on 10 plus, they react positively to your presence as your alignment allows. So,
Their alignment allows.
yes, yes, yes.
Dang, I wanted to be wary.
So, in terms of you asking me and I react positively, or
No, this is previous interactions you've had with him.
oh,
I want
got
to get
it.
an idea of
Okay.
what your relationship
with
is
him.
like him.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
my relationship with him is positively.
Right. So he is Dieter Stone is how familiar are you guys with The Witcher?
I've seen a couple episodes and played a couple things of the game.
Okay, so there's like this order of monster hunters,
Okay.
you know, traveling the land, hunting
Mhm.
monsters. Have you watched the show?
I haven't watched the show, but I played
Oh.
the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a anime out now too. It's
Yeah, I
it's
saw that.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I saw that.
I watched it. Not bad, not bad. So he's not one of them. He's like a failed Jedi, right?
Okay.
Like he was tagging along with one. He was trying to learn some about monster hunting, but you know, maybe he
Couldn't make the cut.
couldn't make the cut. Maybe he fled in terror from the ultimate test, you know, and you know,
Became an alcoholic, and now lives in
Yeah. Yes,
became
and,
an
like,
alcoholic
hates himself
dark
for it,
Jedi,
yeah.
right? But he is determined
Okay.
to figure out what happened to these people that disappeared,
In the manor.
and he thinks they were taken to the manor. That somehow,
Okay.
And we
And-
think Godric was one of the people that, like, was
Yeah,
taken.
he said that.
yeah. He knows that Godric disappeared. He thinks all 3 people that disappeared have been taken to the manor, and maybe more that nobody knows about. And so he is like, as you guys are talking about this, you smell the smell of whiskey. You turn around and he's looking at you with them eyes, right? He's going,
That's not off-putting.
Did anybody watch The Walking Dead? First couple seasons of The Walking Dead?
Nope. Couldn't
Okay.
watch past the first episode.
All right, great. So anyway, he has these eyes that are like, you know.
I told you I don't do horror.
Okay, he's got these eyes that are like dun 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 dun,
Good
and
morning.
and he's like, something came out of the shadows to kidnap you.
Do I respond? Okay.
You were
You can if you
Okay.
want.
You were attacked by that.
I mean, you're the one I'm asking.
Yes, actually.
Look what it did to him! And he points at Jason's dead character with one of his kidneys sticking out of his mouth. It's a different organ every
Yeah,
time.
it's a
We
different
decided
organ.
to bury him vertically.
What, like I'm really glad I was able to get away. I need to reassess this whole lighting the light
This
things.
is what has been happening to the people that disappeared. I'm telling you, it has to do with the evil in the castle. We've got to go up there and find out what's going on. He takes a little subtle sip out of his flask.
Not so.
Can I can I contribute the fact that I saw a humanoid in the midst of the thing?
You saw what?
I saw a halfling or something. Well, right before we shut the doors of the church.
Pushes past you. He rushes to the doors of the church, flings them open. The lightning and fog comes in. He looks out there. Of course, it's gone now. But he looks around to make sure the coast is clear, and he runs out here to check it out. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you following?
Yeah, but like warily. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna like hang out.
Keeping your eyes out.
Yeah, like I'm gonna hang out right by the doors where it's like I can run back inside if I need
Okay.
to.
All right. So those of you that are up there, let's see. How do we seek more information than is readily apparent?
You know what I kind of wish they had on here for check reaction?
Mhm.
An option to just vomit.
I mean,
Roll a 9
why do you
and
need to
you
move
just
for
vomit.
that?
Yeah.
Just right, just
You
be
know,
like on a 4, I just vomit all over the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Only 9, but yes.
Okay, let's try find answers.
Okay.
So Carl and Lisa, you're both there looking around. Find answers is under basic moves on the right hand side there. Are you going to use wisdom, intelligence, or career? Well, you can't ask around. I guess it's sense or discern. I guess you're both going to be using wisdom. So give me.
I do not wish to use wisdom. I can use intelligence.
Well, but it says recall or study. I mean, you're just looking around.
What if I just study the area?
I think it means like study
I think it
in a library.
doesn't mean study in a library. I
I
think it
think-
means you can study a location.
I think you can sense or discern the location.
No, you can sense or discern a person.
Oh, the argument.
Okay, so I got 6 plus my modifier 7.
I got a 10 anyway.
Nice.
7.
You got a 7? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and ask the judge a question and roll. So what are you looking for? Like an example could be, where did the body go? Or,
Well, my question would be, what exactly did you see?
no, I mean like, well, she already told you that. I'm like, ask me a question about the scene.
So that he can
As you're
answer,
looking around.
provide
you
something
get
to
information.
Okay, so
Yes.
do we see any, like, scarring or scuffing of where the body was? Like,
Okay.
Or
And
is
you
it
got a
easy
10,
to-
right?
got, like,
Yeah.
dragged away or something?
Judge gives you a clear and thorough answer, and you may ask follow-up questions. So you see in the, it's still raining. You can see a little spot of blood, but you also see like cart tracks where it looks like somebody pulled a cart up right next to the body and then went off down the street.
Someone's taking my job. What we thought was like a shadow, right?
Yes.
So if there was an actual body here, what could the body have been from? Was it a person that was cursed? I turn to Dieter and say, "What is this? A thing that's been happening where people are turning into shadow creatures?"
Anything is possible. Although I've never heard of that particular kind of. I mean, either it's a creature of shadow or it's a creature of flesh. How can something be both? I'm
This has
flummoxed.
questions. Can I have one more?
Sure.
Could a necromancer do this?
Well, I mean, it has to be a
Or
question
could
that you're looking around to find. So, I mean, you don't. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That would be a recall or study kind of thing. You could roll for that. That would be intelligence, right? Yeah, that's what you wanted to do. That could be a recall or study.
but it wouldn't. I would have to.
Yeah, you'd have to roll again.
Is there any other questions you want to ask about the scene before you roll again? if you want to roll again.
And I get a question.
And you do get a question. What's your question while he's thinking?
Is any of the 3 people who disappeared match the description that Portia gave?
Oh,
No,
that's a good question. Not what that roll is for, but it's a good question.
What?
Was your friend a
Is
halfling?
that a recall or study question?
It could be. Is your friend a halfling? Or a dwarf? Or no?
I think my friend is a halfling.
Then yes. One of the people who disappeared was a halfling. Of halfling size.
Okay. Was that the question that you asked?
Yeah, that was her question.
Mm-hmm.
We still have.
And if Carl wants to ask anything to follow up, or you guys can just keep going.
How big, can I tell by the tracks how big the cart was?
Excellent question. It was a hand cart. It was almost like a wheelbarrow size. I mean, it had 2 wheels.
So like a personal.
Yeah, but it was not pulled by an animal. It was
Yeah.
like a cart that you put vegetables
Okay.
in or something.
Okay.
And I don't
So,
think I'm gonna.
Excellent question.
I don't think
Where
I'm
are the
gonna-
bodies taken usually?
Well, nobody knows. They've been disappearing. Like people have been
But
disappearing.
people who collect the dead bodies.
Oh, let's go inside out of this scary darkness. You go inside with.
Okay.
I mean, Father Brenner will tell you. I mean, obviously,
I swoon when he walks in.
I can't. Why did I start doing Bill Clinton?
I don't know.
This is how we talk.
I don't know.
Obviously, when somebody dies
That's
in
not
Drift
his
Chapel,
voice. Stop it.
I know, but I'm trying to do. It is now. Anyway, when somebody dies in Drift Chapel, their body's supposed to be brought here for a proper burial.
Mm-hmm.
And so if these people died, they should have been brought here, but they obviously haven't been.
Did they have
You know,
not
they're
been
just
buried?
missing.
Where, yeah.
These are people who are just missing.
Who
Or
would be
buried in somebody's
collecting
backyard.
bodies?
I mean, a necromancer?
That's what I was thinking. Buried
Gonna
in
kill
back.
that guy.
Yeah, I mean, all the stories say that the Amber family dabbled in necromancy and black magic. If they've somehow returned from the grave,
Is it the next day?
your friends could be. No, it's still. Lisa wouldn't let me make it to the next day. Still the same night.
Okay.
Your friends could be in terrible, terrible danger if somebody is picking up where the Ambers left off, or God forbid, if they have somehow returned from the beyond. Lightning, organ, dun dun dun.
It's very
Vincent Price walks by. Okay, what were you
So
asking?
can I? No, wait, that's establishing. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to roll for it?
Nope.
Okay. So my question is were people also disappearing back then when the thingamabobberjig was up and the Amber family was still walking around and shit like that?
When the Amber family was
How long ago
inhabiting
was that
Teagle
again?
Manor.
That.
100 years. About 100 years ago.
So 100
So,
years
but-
ago, was there any disappearance?
Okay, just because I'm a lore nerd. So 100 years ago was when the peasants rose up with a few heroes and destroyed.
Oh,
But
French
like-
Revolution.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, the castle was there, and generations of the Ambers ruled over this. Right. So.
Okay.
So you're asking before the destruction of the castle, were
Was
there
there
reports of people gone
random?
missing?
Yeah. Was there random people getting missing?
That is definitely going to be a recall or study. You're going to have to roll plus int, and you're
Okay.
going to need access to. They don't have those records here at the church,
Okay.
right? You're going to have to go to City Hall or something
To ask that
and look
question.
through and see if you can find out.
That-
Because Father Brenner definitely doesn't.
Does know. Okay, so that's for a later purpose, and then
Yes.
there was another one. Hold on. Shoot. Oh, the Dark Shadow thingamabobberjigs. Well, how long have they been around? Has that been in the past 100 years, or is that before 100 years, or?
Well, no one knows. Like, you're the first one to actually see
a thing like that.
to be attacked and survive.
I'm
you know?
sure.
So
Got it.
you're just drawing the conclusion that this is what happened to those other people.
Got it.
That
Yeah.
these things grabbed them.
Gotcha.
Sure, none of those people made it out without getting abducted in some way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do we want to call it a night and then pick up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wait, I have one more question.
Sure.
Where's this tower?
It's part of Teagle Manor.
Okay,
Yeah, the donjon or the tower that
yeah.
all the secrets are under. Yeah, that's part of the tower.
Okay.
That's part of the manor.
And so the necromancer's there too.
Yes.
And so is the tower. So everything goes
Everything
together.
points towards Teagle Manor.
And the treasure.
And the treasure.
It's the name of the campaign. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the only place to go. It's kind of you have to go there.
Should
It's
play
kind
this
of-
game avoiding Teagle Manor at all.
Yeah, like, we're not going there no matter what.
It's like the name of the game is Castlevania. But
Why
I'm
would
not
I
gonna
go
to
into
this
a castle?
All right.
I want to see if I can purchase a new weapon before we actually go in there tomorrow.
So the new day comes. The next day comes, and you guys perform a hasty burial on Jason's body, and
Solitaire.
say what?
The solitaire.
Yeah. Solithia, you put salt around and you stuff his mouth full of garlic and you put a Witcher emblem around his neck and you guys bury him and you're like,
along the side.
we will avenge you. Amen. So Dieter Stone is ready to go, man. He's got his gnarled wooden club, his tarnished Witcher medallion, and a flask full of whiskey. Oh no, he says he needs to go get supplies, and he holds up.
He
his
comes
whiskey
back
flask.
with one of those. He comes back with one of those hiker backpacks, and it's full of whiskey.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah,
That
yeah.
you can just sip on.
Yeah.
He's got a box of wine.
He's just strapped to his back, and he's like, "I'm good to go."
He's like, we'll meet back here at 2 bells. We want to get there while it's still light.
Yes,
Yes,
100%.
meet back here at 2 bells, and he takes off for whatever supplies he needs. Okay,
Go straight to the bar.
maybe he goes straight. to
Doesn't
the
even go
distillery.
in. Goes around to the back.
Right.
No.
Maybe he goes.
He
to the
buys in
distillery.
bulk.
Yeah, right.
He gets a discount
So
that
what do
way.
you want to sell?
I don't want to sell anything.
Oh,
I
you
want
wanna
to
buy
see
some-
if there's a weapon that I can buy.
4, right? Wait. Don't scare me like that. I was like him.
Allied moves. Basic moves.
Now I can see where he is.
I think there's actually.
Oh yeah, on the back. Isn't there weapons?
There is, but I think there's actually a move too. Okay, here we go. Acquire. It's under settlement moves. If you're looking for something specific and uncommon, say who you asked about it and roll plus size.
What?
Plus size.
So like the weight of the item?
Oh.
Okay, so what are you trying to find?
No, size is the size.
Email.
Oh, the settlement, right.
Yeah,
right,
is it
right,
a
right.
hamlet, village, a keep, a town, or a city? We're in a
Oh.
city.
No.
Town?
I'll meet you at town.
Because it's not small. Where we're at's not small.
Well, it's not huge either. I mean,
Did you look at the same map I looked at? It was the size of a hand.
I think he's kind of got you there on the fact that it
But
at
I will
least
go with
has
town.
to be. It has to be
Yeah.
at least a town, if not a city.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so
you can actually count the buildings on this map. It's
Okay,
not
so
like
town.
New York.
So 10.
We'll go
yeah,
with
but
town.
if you're gonna count more than 100, it's bigger than a keep. That's for sure. Okay. So, go looking for something specific and uncommon.
Yeah, what are you looking for? Is it?
Hold on. If I want a weapon, I just want a. I just want a short sword.
Does that say uncommon?
It doesn't say what it is. It just said
Oh, I mean-
weapons melee.
Yeah. like two-handed sword says rare next to it or whatever. So I don't think you have to roll to find a short sword. Does that? That's what Beeler told me.
Oh, it does say rare right there. Okay,
Yeah.
so hold on. It just says close. So
Yeah.
I assume that's uncommon.
Yeah. So no, it's not uncommon. It's common.
It's because close is
Oh, it's
just
common, yeah.
yes.
So I would say that it is.
Yes, you don't even need to roll. You can find it for the
Okay,
price listed
yeah.
there.
So
You killed my snake.
I'm gonna buy one. It's 12 gold. It's 12 silver.
Okay.
So I buy one.
So what do I do if I want to sell something? Can I do that yet?
You can. You
Okay.
can get half the listed value
Okay.
in silver for it.
Where's the thing with Lumberjack?
You might, as the party's fighter,
Mm-hmm. Am I the fighter?
you really
Oh,
are.
You the
You
bad.
got a thief and a bard. A bard is like a wandering minstrel. So
Meat
Yeah.
shield.
Huh?
yes, you are the
Meat
meat shield. You are
Yes.
the human barricade. You
Lovely.
might want a ranged weapon to go with your,
What's a ranged weapon?
like a bow or a crossbow or a
Something
sling.
you
Hold
use
on.
from afar.
Range.
It does, but like I'm talking ranged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do love that.
In fact, it might be good if each of you had a ranged weapon if you can afford something.
I do have one
Okay.
already.
So
Yeah,
if
it's always
I
good
was
to have a
gonna-
melee and at least one melee and at least one range.
Okay, so if I'm selling my buckler, how much is that worth?
Does it say on there?
Yeah, it's set right here. Armors and shields. It
Oh, okay.
says 15.
So you'd get half of that. You get 7.
Have
8.
7, 8,
Haggle for 8.
8
Roll plus charisma.
plus charisma is 3.
No, roll.
Roll 2d6 and add your charisma
Oh,
bonus.
okay.
See if you
You're
can haggle him up to
haggling
8.
from 7 to 8.
Got it.
Is that a
Okay.
thing
Half
on here?
is-
Is haggle on here?
It probably is. We're
Okay,
just going to
so-
go with a roll.
Plus charisma, right?
Yes.
10.
That's
13.
13.
Fine. You get 8 for it.
Yes. Okay. So 8. I should have haggled for higher. It's like it's never been used. All right. So I really should have kept haggling. Can I keep haggling? Can I roll
For
again?
the 13. I don't
Oh,
know.
hold on. When you seek to convert a valuable item into coins,
Where's
roll plus size on a 10 plus. Someone will take them off your hands, but you may need to negotiate
Wait, hold
on
on, hold
price. It's under find a buyer under settlement moves.
Under settlement moves?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Look at you, Carl.
On a 7
Excellent.
to 9, no one's interested at the moment, but you can try again next week. On a 6, the judge makes a move. So
when
you got a 10 plus.
You got 10 plus. So you
I
found a
did.
guy who will definitely buy it.
Okay, so for 15.
And now
Okay.
you need to negotiate the. No, not for 50. Didn't I say that?
It's, now you got to use the negotiation.
Now you gotta negotiate
Oh,
that.
Right.
okay.
Negotiate.
Negotiate.
Okay, and that's a basic move, probably.
So I live for this. No, it's Oh wait, yeah, it's on the other. It's on the
So on the second
side.
page of
Okay.
basic moves,
Basic
Okay.
You
moves.
can do it with your strength.
you can try to intimidate this guy if you think that's smart. You have a high charisma.
Ah,
though.
Yeah, your
I-
So you
charisma
can
is
just
the best.
charm him,
Oh, yeah.
or you could deceive him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Charm or Deceive.
Okay, give us a little of the. No, give us a little
Play
of
it.
the.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, like you're interacting.
Yeah, describe-
Well, you know, this has never been used, and it is brand new, and I know for a fact
Oh.
that it's going to be very helpful for you.
I'm afraid of this.
You make lots of money with it.
No,
Uh-huh.
not around here, man. We don't have a lot of call for butlers around here.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
no,
With
Stop.
everything that's happening, I
Don't
think
roll
the
yet.
price of it has gone up. I think you're gonna need things with all these monsters. Let me tell you about this monster I saw last night.
I don't
I
know.
almost got taken away. I
I'm-
really did.
I'm going to pay 1 art to perform to a listener of 1.
You're not there.
Why not?
Why not? We're all there.
We in there buying things.
Okay.
I just started playing a tune, but I do have to decide what it's called. So, it's going to be called Money, Money, Money. And,
Yes.
So I need to roll my 2d6 plus my charisma. I got a 9 plus 3, which makes it 12.
Sure.
So, on a 10 plus, apply one of the chosen effects to your audience and then pay 1 additional for whoever I wish to make it go to. And then, so I'm just going to you get a +1 forward to the next relevant action.
Okay. So
Okay.
then
For
with
your
the negotiation.
negotiate roll.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm trying to charm them, so I've got a 3
Charisma.
plus the 1,
4.
so 4. I'm starting out with 4,
Okay.
and I just need.
So
This
Yeah,
is the
so-
pregnant pause.
So do I need to tell you the story of how? I
no,
was
you
got-
just did.
Okay.
We're good on that. I think either 3 or 4 is the uppermost limit on how much. There's a limit to how much you can bonus, but go ahead and roll a +4.
Okay.
See what happens.
By the way, I am writing down what these are because I only can have
Right.
13, so I'm writing down what each one is and what it does.
What 13?
Nice.
What?
I know I have
Songs.
13 songs or poems in my
Oh,
repertoire right
okay.
now. So every time I do one, like I did one in the last game
Mhm.
called Your Mom,
Mm-hmm.
and it was an insulting one. So I'm writing down what they are and which one of these they correspond to.
Okay. So 4 plus 8. No, 6. 10.
10 it is.
I
And
did
what's
not
the
map.
what's it say on the?
They'll do it.
Fine, he'll give you
Yep. They'll do it. That's literally 3 words. They'll do it.
he'll give you 10 silver for it.
Hell no, they'll
I
do
asked
it.
for 15.
Yeah, he's buying it off of you.
No.
She
I
asked
was.
for 15.
I
I
asked
don't.
for 15, and I made this whole nice story, and I scared him shitless. Trust me, he gives it to me for 15.
All right, fine.
Might just wanted to sell it for 17, but now we're gonna go a little ahead of myself. Okay, so it's 15
Get
plus my
15
22.
silver because it's never been used.
Yes,
And you convinced him that there's going to be plenty of people who
I
want
scared
to.
him shitless.
No, you didn't scare him. You charmed him.
Oh,
Yeah, because you used your charisma.
okay, fine, scared.
I mean, he is.
Well,
eating out the palm of your
she
hand.
like scared him because she told him about the monster.
That's what I was
like he's not afraid of her.
No, he's afraid of the
monster.
monsters.
So she scared him about the monster.
Yeah.
I also will say, when you perform a roll of 12 plus, you regain 1d4 art in addition to all the other effects. So I rolled a d4 and I got a 4. So I'm back to max.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Where are you getting all this information?
That's from his.
That's
That's,
my
just for
specific.
bars.
That's it's
That's
my
just for
specific
bugs.
stuff.
Okay.
So,
So 22 and Fridge 15. How much is that, Lisa? 22 and 15?
37.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, do we just write down what ranged weapon we want
Oh, I
to
need to
buy?
change my mind.
37.
as long as it doesn't say that it's rare,
Okay.
and you have the money for it, yes.
Okay. So I got.
I just
Okay.
got the sword, that's all.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You got
so
what?
I just got the
37.
sword, that's all.
Okay.
The short sword.
And then you already had a ranged weapon, right?
Yes, I have a
Okay.
sling. It's 1d4.
Mm. Okay.
2handed, 1 pierce. Longbow, light.
Until I can find the, until I can read the rule book cover to cover again, we're going to say +4 is the maximum
Okay.
for any roll.
That can't be true.
Why?
Because you can, certain classes can sacrifice, like you can sacrifice luck.
Right, but you still can only get to +4. Like you can't go past that. You understand what I'm saying? For any particular roll, you can't go past +4. So like, you can only do that if you're, you know what I'm saying? If you're a +2, you can spend 2 luck.
Right. So I was just, and go ahead.
Okay.
Did you take the fighter sheets?
Yeah, at least you gave them back
Okay.
for some reason.
I just wanted to check something before.
But you're entitled
I-
to keep them.
Okay, cool. Because I just want to make sure something. Okay, so the buckler was 1. Okay, cool. All right, so give 1 back, and then
Okay, so Dieter.
do I need to tell you what we're buying or
No.
changing or okay? Doesn't matter.
I mean, you can. I'll keep it in the back of my head.
Okay. Well, with the light.
I'm buying a short bow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll buy a light crossbow. Because what's a pierce? Like it pierces one
Yeah.
person.
Well, it's just
It goes through 1.
Okay.
it's just telling you what kind of damage it does. There's
Okay.
there's slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing.
Okay.
Right? Like some monsters.
Oh, okay. They're talking about resistances.
Yeah, like some monsters aren't really hurt by bludgeoning, but they're really hurt by piercing.
Got it.
Like balloon monsters.
Okay.
Like, say if you were fighting someone with chainmail, a slashing attack wouldn't be that great, but
Okay.
a piercing stab would be good.
Okay. Got it. So light crossbow, and that leaves me with 17.
And then you need to buy some. Does it have crossbow bolts on there? under ammunition or something.
No, it has arrows, but it doesn't. It has bolts.
Bolts, yeah.
bolts.
Okay.
So you need to buy bolts. What's
And
it say?
so
there?
3.
3 ammo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means that's just 3 bolts.
No.
3. Okay.
Ammo works kind of differently.
Okay.
So it's an abstraction. So basically, just buy 3 ammo worth and write down that you have 3 ammo worth.
Okay.
And
Because your roll will determine.
yeah, we'll explain
whether or
it.
not
I'll
you-
explain it in play.
All right.
But
3
basically,
ammo.
that means you got a bunch. You
So
got a
plus
loaded trigger.
12.
So let me ask a question. So remember when I stole from the barfing guy?
Yes.
Like I got 4 ammo?
Yes.
Can I conveniently have gotten 4 like ammo arrows for my
Oh, I see
short
how it is.
bow?
You didn't want to give them to me, but you'll give them to her.
No, for me. I bought a short bow.
Oh, okay.
It's for me.
I was like, how?
No. She's not that nice to me. No. She's not that
I
nice
think
to me.
We did just say ammo.
no,
Yes,
we
we
said
did.
I said ammo for I said sling bullets because like we rolled on a table.
There's no bullets. There's stones, arrows, and bolts.
Yes, it's stone.
Stones.
So the
I
light
don't think,
crossbow.
I don't think you reached into this guy's pocket and pulled out
I don't think
20 arrows. Okay, it's
Okay.
just in the fiction doesn't seem like that's very
So you
likely
might be better
So
off
with
just
the
getting
light
a
crossbow,
sling.
why is it not the arrows but the bolts?
because crossbows fire bolts. That's what they-
Okay.
Anything crossbow is a bolt.
Got it.
Yeah, bows fire arrows. Crossbows fire bolts.
Okay. It's not two-handed. It is two-handed.
So
Hold on.
Questions like
I
that?
might change it to longbow.
questions like that. I remember Luke was
Any
at a certain
bow is
age.
two-handed.
You know, where
Huh?
Any bow is two-handed.
Yeah. So
he
that's
just asked
why
why.
I was looking at it.
It's so curious and,
and
asks all
longbow,
these
even though it's
questions.
4 more,
And sometimes
arrows
you're
are
like-
cheaper.
And plus you get 2 more damage.
I think crossbow bolts are shorter.
How so?
You do light crossbow?
And
I do
heavier?
heavy
You know what I mean?
I was gonna
It's
do
like-
light crossbow, and now I'm thinking
But
about doing
why?
longbow
Mhm.
instead.
Yeah, because a light crossbow
I
is
don't know,
1d6
Billion.
damage.
I'm not sure why.
Longbow is
But I know that
1d8.
crossbows fire
Oh,
bolts
get
and
two
bows
more
fire
We're gonna go ahead and
arrows.
go with the longbow. Got it. And
But
then-
the longbow would be it would be further away. So you
which
have
is
to,
good.
Yeah, so it would be instead of because like a crossbow is a medium to short range weapon.
Okay.
And a heavy crossbow could be long range, but
I mean, it all depends on how they did it in this game,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean,
usually
bow is usually just better than a crossbow.
Bow, like a actual bow than a crossbow.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
because you don't have to reload, and
Yeah.
Cool.
it's
So
just
let's
harder
do,
to use in real life.
Let's
quicker.
do longbow, which then comes out to 24, and then if I do arrows, that's a lot cheaper. That's a lot cheaper. Okay, so 6.
Oh wow, crossbow bolts are expensive in this game.
I'm telling you, that's
Holy
why I looked at
smokes,
it and I
man.
was like,
oh no, thank you.
we're
I'm
not
good.
doing that. We're not doing that. So I got 6 plus 24, which is 30. So I'm down to 7. 7 silver. I'm gonna stay where I am.
See, that's yeah.
So I got a longbow.
This game that we're playing is technically a what's called a playtest document. So it's not finished. He puts
Okay.
it out there and lets people play it and send them advice. And
Oh, okay.
this is like a rough draft.
Got it. So we can make comments.
Yeah, and like one of the things he needs to change, a staff definitely should not be 4 silver. I mean, a staff is that should be free.
Yeah.
You can just find a stick.
Pick it up
Yeah.
on the road.
You
And
know.
maybe those bolts are a little too expensive. Just
Right,
saying.
that's the other thing. I'm like, bolts shouldn't be twice as much as
As
arrows for
arrows.
the same number.
Where
That's-
is the staff?
It's under melee weapons up here.
Oh.
I don't have any
They're by damage,
shields,
so it's
but
up
I do
towards
have
the top.
Also, why is it 1d4? I get that it's not meant for it's not meant for combat.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, does it give you any bonuses to magic? That would be my next question. Would be
Yeah.
like, if you have a staff, do you get any bonuses to magic? Because if you don't, 4 silver's too much.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna make it cost anything, make it cost 1 or 2. It's a stick.
It's a stick.
Yeah. I mean, if a
I
mace
could
does
go pull one off a
D6,
tree.
yeah. That's,
I could pull a club off a tree too, by the way.
okay. So,
Are we all done?
yes.
Okay.
So Dieter Stone is adept at fighting monsters.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
which means he gets a +1 to his rolls, and you guys basically are going to roll for him and control him. There's rules in here for that too, for you guys to basically control
adaptive
Digger's stuff.
fighting monsters?
No, like he gets +1 on that's
That's
his
it.
that's
All
his
he
best and worst. That's his
That's all you get
He
from
doesn't
him.
get stats. He just gets a +1.
exactly
Okay.
exactly right. All right,
I need to go to napkin.
who? Yes, please do. Oh, my precious table.
Oh no, your table.
Will you actually grab me a napkin too, please?
Yes. Do you have that bag over there still?
Yep.
Throw that away.
Oh, thank you.
Well, heck, since we're taking a quick break, I'm going to refill my drink.
Okay.
Maybe have a snack.
We have more root beer.
Yay!
Root beer
We didn't hear
plenty.
you.
You guys are always welcome. You guys are always welcome to any drinks that you see.
Did you make any? Did you have time to make brownies?
Well, okay. So my girlfriend made this cake, which you are welcome to.
Oh, thank you.
Is it funfetti?
Lisa did comment that you may need a snack, by the way. Just to let you know.
I'm doing great.
Where's the trash can, by the way?
It's in the pantry. It's like a chocolate cake with some kind of cream cheese stuff on top. It's basically just a piece of cake.
Not a super big fan of chocolate cake.
Oh, okay. Well,
And the root beer's with me.
in the fridge. I have a 2-liter. I don't have any more
Oh, that's fine.
of the.
The ice went straight out the door. He's got one of those rich fridges.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, apparently I got
What, Mike? You got water come right out the door.
closed.
Oh, I got up to get a napkin.
It all just makes perfect sense. Here you go.
This is why I can't.
I'm going to the restroom. Everybody else is getting food. I'm going to the restroom.
I got up to get a napkin.
The restroom first, and then you'll be able
Okay.
And then I forgot to get a napkin.
to share with you.
Maybe you need
Snack?
a snack, Carl.
I always need a snack.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Let's see.
What she doesn't realize is I am a snack.
I knew that was coming. I was like sitting here, I was like, I feel like that comment is coming. It's around the corner.
Love the confidence.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
I feel like you just crushed the world.
Pretty much. All right. The speech. Who wrote down the holy water and the incense?
Was that Jason?
I think so. Because I don't
Okay.
have it.
Who's carrying the holy water and incense case thing?
How much does it weigh?
Did we?
1.
Oh.
I cannot.
I
I'm
have
literally
1
5.
point left.
I can carry
I
it.
guess you're gonna
'cause
carry it.
So let me carry it.
So, Father Dieter, no, Father
Put that on your
Brennard.
What is it?
holy water.
I'll explain it. Father Brennard found out about the cleansing of the manor 100 years ago.
Okay.
And they believed that there were these loci of evil
Okay.
at different places in the building. And so the Sir Camaris, who was the leader, wanted to cleanse each site to sort of cleanse the site, the whole thing,
Okay.
right? So you have to take down each loci of darkness to cleanse the whole place.
Is each one gonna have a boss fight? That totally wouldn't be RPG related.
I'm totally over here thinking of Kingdom of Hearts or
Right?
whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, guys! Me?
Every time
So-
we get to a giant finishing area, we provide a boss. What?
Yeah.
Or the other way around. Each time you get a boss, oh, and look, right here's
Oh,
the
okay.
loci of evil. So
Connected.
there's holy water,
Okay.
there's a holy water sprinkler, and there are these little cakes of incense and a scroll that describes the ritual
Okay.
to cleanse each loci.
Do we have flint or something to start the?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Um,
So I've got the holy water thingamabobberjick.
but does anybody Like, does anybody have a lantern besides Dieter Stone?
Does it weigh anything?
Do I technically have?
Oh, because you're the lamplighter.
Yeah, I was like,
of course you do.
I'm a lamplighter, so I should
In
definitely
your
have.
artwork, like you've actually got it built into your little. So she's got a pole arm with a built-in lantern. I love
Now
that.
that's awesome because I could just use that freaking lantern to just whack people upside the head.
Right?
She do fire damage?
No,
Damn it! So close.
except, you know,
We'll
when
see.
it really counts. Put yourself down for 3 vials of lamp oil, though.
Okay, where?
0 weight. Just
Zero
under
weight?
equipment, you have 3 vials of lamp
Okay,
oil.
and I don't have to buy it for anything?
No, you're
Okay.
a lamplighter. You already come with that.
Okay, 3 vials of...
Convenience.
Lamp oil. Carl will tell you what to do with them. In the other campaign, Carl was like carrying 15 vials
They
of lamp
came
oil.
in, that one vial came in handy, didn't it?
You
When I killed that ice troll.
That's true.
And then it immediately killed my character.
Mm.
It was a funnel, it's fine.
No, you used them against the Durgar. You were like,
Yeah.
you were using them as lubricants. You were using them as fire starters. You were just everything.
I'm like, throw the lamp oil.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about when you had that battle with that guy and you threw the lamp oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like it wasn't a deity or something. It was like a frost. I don't remember. But it wasn't the troll. It was the other fight, right? The nature thing.
No, it was in that castle when you guys were, like, when y'all were going after the guy who was in love with the woman who killed herself.
Oh, what's his name? Raven.
yeah. Strahd?
Yeah, Strahd.
Strahd.
Yes.
I remember that being
He was in
fun.
love with the woman who killed him.
Sorry.
Yes. Strahd is his name. So the latest thing now is all these T-shirts with his picture that say "One Nation Under Strahd." That's the current.
Meme-tastic.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody on the Patreon feels like buying me a "One Nation Under Strahd" shirt, I will wear it every
He's got
session.
to keep up with the times.
I mean, come on, man, it's pretty cool. But do either of you guys want to buy torches or let's see here.
I think I'd get a torch. Is it weigh anything? That's my question. It's gonna always be my question. Because if I pick up anything,
Oh, there's a
else-
whole table of illumination on the equipment
Oh.
table. There's a whole section just on illumination. There's tinderbox, there's candles, there's torches, there's lanterns, there's flask of lamp oil.
So tinderbox or candles are no weight,
Mm-hmm.
in case you wanted one of
But
those.
to buy a lantern and oil, it's 20. Because you have to pay 15 and 5.
Also, it weighs. I was thinking about doing the torch. Well, it's only got 3 uses, so I'm sure.
I'm
we'll
a
use-
thief. I like to go around in the dark.
Oh, I can see in the dark, can I?
You're a dwarf? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I already got lamp.
Okay. You guys are ready to go.
You
All right.
also don't need it.
Well, elves are more low light vision, I think. Like you're like
Dark.
Dark
I can,
vision.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Tainted Water, Church, Orchards, Waste, West, Mire, Black Fever, Black Dragon.
Now he's just saying random things.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, because I was like, whoa, that's a lot.
Where do we start? Does he sneak us in a crack in the back?
No, so you guys are heading up to the manor.
Do we just come in the front door? That seems forward.
Avon calling! Okay, I'm old.
I have
Sorry.
I have this wonderful deal. It's a pyramid scheme.
Oh, what do you get when you cross a Jehovah's Witness with a Universalist Unitarian? You know this one.
No, what?
Someone who knocks on your door for absolutely no reason.
I don't know what a universal
Unitarian.
Unitarian.
A Jehovah's Witness
I get that part.
I get that
with
one.
a Universal Unitarian.
We
I
don't
don't know what that is. I'm gonna Google it right now.
Never mind.
Tell us so we know.
I mean,
The
they're,
Universalists believes everybody's going to heaven, right?
yeah, it's like, yeah, you don't need salvation.
Okay.
So they knock on your door.
So
for
you
no reason.
knock on your door for no reason.
There you go. That's what she was looking for. Good job. That seems so real. All right, you guys head out of town.
It's a smart joke. That's why y'all didn't
Didn't get it, yeah. That's what
Mm.
I was thinking. I was like, well, right over my head.
You guys head up to town. You're headed up towards the manor. You pass through. Oh, okay. You pass through the blighted field. So again, everything around
I have a question.
the city, like the plants don't want to grow right. It just seems like everything's sort of blighted and withered. Yes.
Would it be safer to travel at night?
He said we wanted to get there before it got dark.
Okay. I mean, I'm just
I think
thinking,
we
like,
had to
they're
eat
saying we're gonna be seen just approaching it, so, like,
Well, also maybe whatever's in here wouldn't even be awake right now.
true.
It's
During the
very
day.
possible. Yeah, it's very possible.
I think their
that-
power might be greater at night.
Yeah,
That's what
they're
I was
probably
thinking.
trying.
All right, just
They're
asking.
a lobster that just molted.
So are you in the front?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be
And
right
meat
up
shield
front with
usually goes first.
I mean, I totally can be.
The whole
I can
time
also be
I'm
in the
just like,
back because, you know, I'm the lamp person to making sure nothing comes
Well,
at
you're in the
us.
front, so you can see the path.
I also want to be like the character that, you know, plays a tune to the situation. So if like something crazy's happening, I'm just like playing a, you know, like if people are chasing other people around, I'm like.
Just contributing background music.
Yeah, I'm just like if there's a serious scene, I'm like.
So, for our listener at home and for all you guys, you gotta watch Road El Dorado. It's like a yes, it's like a Disney film, but it's not actually from
Uh-huh.
Disney. But it's the best.
I think I've seen it.
It's got Kevin
Blonde.
Kline.
Plays a ukulele.
Yeah.
It's got Kevin Kline and Kenneth Branagh as the two main characters, and they're hilarious. They're these guys who end up going with Cortez to the New World and looking for this lost city of El Dorado. It's the funniest. Everybody's got to see it. But
Very that character.
they get confronted. The one guy, Miguel, has a. It's not a ukulele. It's like a. Dun, 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 dun. It's like one of these Spanish guitars. Anyway,
Yeah. It's not a ukulele.
And the guys
It's small like that though.
the guys realize they're cheating them. He's like, "You guys are using loaded dice," and he goes, "Dun, dun, dun."
You killed my snake.
It's like, not now.
Not now. This is not the moment.
All right. So there are several ways into the manor when you reach it. It's about midday.
What's the most complicated?
Well, the manor does not look like it's in good shape to you at all. The walls are all caved in, the ceilings are all completely fallen in, and there are several places where you could just climb in through a broken window or climb in through a broken wall. Like the whole edifice looks completely dilapidated. You can see where there's been fire. Now the
This
front
looks
door,
much better from far away.
the front door is still standing and is actually closed. But I mean, like the rest of the structure is just
Falling
in
apart.
complete
You gotta lock
ruin.
the door to keep people out.
My character wants to go around the whole perimeter to
Okay.
see what other, like, openings there are.
Is there a sneak thing?
Hmm?
I mean, I think she has a sneak thing, don't you?
I think so.
No, on your character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
On the second
That's right.
page there, your character sheet.
Let's see. Hide and shut. Move silently.
Mm-hmm.
That would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a rise to the occasion thing.
What's that?
When you assume the role of a follower after you bite the dust, choose a follower and fill in a new playbook for them. Follow the usual instructions
Oh.
for making a freebooter. It's just basically when your character dies,
Yeah, you can take
you
over
can
an
take
NPC,
over- Yeah, you can take over a.
and they made
Yeah.
a move out of it. That's funny. Okay, so do you want to go by yourself, or do you want to stay with the party?
Da-da-da.
When you say
Um,
scouting the perimeter.
I want to take the meat shield with me
Okay.
in case I run into trouble.
Well, so are you going to stay here with Dina, or are you?
It's not going to take that long.
I'll stay
It's
here
a
with
big
you.
building. It's going to take a minute.
Oh, the building's big, but the town is small.
Oh!
Is that what we're doing?
Shots fired!
Yes.
Shots
That's exactly what we're doing.
Anyway, do you have to roll for how long that would take? It's probably gonna take you some time.
No, I just want to know if you're trying to sneak, which you probably go by yourself.
Yeah, you probably don't want to take her if you're gonna sneak.
No, I'm trying to just like scout. Like it's we
then
just
why don't we
come
just-
right up to the front door, broad daylight.
It's
We haven't made any effort to sneak now so far. So why the hell would I sneak now?
Oh,
like
if
I'm
we're
just
just
gonna go
scouting, then
around
we should
it.
all just-
Like look.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys go around the building. There is, I mean, it's the White House. There's a fountain. There's the main entrance, and then
It
there's
took us 4 hours to get around it.
We might
And
have
of course-
taken a nap.
the fountain. Yeah,
Can we can see the courtyard?
I mean, in front of the front door.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
a fountain, and then the building goes like this, and then there's two big wings at each
Mm-hmm.
end. You go all the way around, so you can see into quite a bit of the building. And it, like the second story is collapsed in on the first story, and there's all these burnt beams and timbers sticking up.
Do we see the tower?
Yes.
And do we go together or do we split up?
No, you guys are still together.
We will not. They'll split up.
So the top half of the tower is completely collapsed, and it's like this jagged, you know.
From what we understand of the situation, that's where we want to be, right? So we should probably enter the building as close to that as possible.
Okay.
Which is probably not the front door.
No.
Probably not.
Okay, you guys climb in there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
After we like look around the whole thing.
And then you guys come with us? Like everybody goes
Yeah,
in
everybody's
together?
climbing in
Okay,
together.
cool.
So Dieter Stone is definitely thrown off. He's like, all the rumors I've heard, people have said that the tower that the whole manor was restored to its original silhouette. I mean, this is nothing like, what I've heard.
well, if
What's going on up
magic
here.
if magic is afoot, there's no telling what this place will look like when it gets dark. So we should probably get as close to where we need to be as possible during the day.
Good idea.
Now, why does it say, Tower 1?
Jeopardy music comes out. Also, just to create a little chaos, can I wander away after we get there?
Oh,
Sure.
wouldn't that be fitting?
I mean, it's like everybody's settling in, like, hey, we found the place, and I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna go wander away
And
now.
at one point, one of us should be like, "Protect us," and then you'd be like, "I don't know.
I think I'm a little too late. I'm napping. I'm still napping.
Oh no, I'm coming. Oh no. Oh, you got hurt."
I would totally do that.
And appreciate.
All right. So each of you come into this kind of.
Rude.
It's round.
Okay.
Oh. Is that what shapes are?
This is a doorway, not a door. Goes into the rest of the place. You guys are in here.
Is
Looking
the
around.
rest of the place the tower? Or are we in the
No,
tower?
this is the tower. Yes.
Okay.
Are there
Yes.
stairs?
There are stairs, but they don't go very far, and they're collapsed. And you're standing on all of this ruination.
I would like to find answers and see if there's a way we can get down. Like downstairs. There's an entrance to the
Okay.
basement or
Go for it.
something. That's a 9. So your answer is cryptic or incomplete. But you tell me how to learn more.
Are you adding your wisdom?
Yes,
You-
I got a 6.
You look around.
Do I see a bookshelf?
No.
Oh darn. Keep pulling the book.
That's kind of what I want to do.
So you're looking at, like, you can tell, like there's all this collapsed stone. You think the staircase might be completely destroyed.
Guys, I think the staircase might be completely destroyed.
And this, you guys are noticing, even though it is daytime, it's kind of overcast and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And this mist is kind of rolling in off the moors. Everybody roll plus wisdom.
2.
Yeah, roll 2d6 and add your wisdom bonus.
Oh, same dice.
What'd you get?
A 5 and a 1. I got a 9.
Got
But
a 9.
literally, these 2 dice rolled a 5 and a 1. Same exact dice rolled the same exact number.
Oh my god, I got 2. That's it.
Wait, wisdom?
Yeah.
I got 11.
Okay. Bila, you hold it together.
Okay.
Oh no, I need to take that back. Because, I'm sorry, I thought I was rolling with something else. I have a 0 wisdom. So the first roll I would have gotten a 6. This
Okay.
roll I got a 6.
Okay.
So I have to
So
mark
mark
twice.
mark wisdom twice, and then you have to burn 1 wisdom, which means basically you take a point of wisdom damage. So just where it says it has like permanent and then it has temporary, your wisdom goes down by 1. So you write down. See what I'm talking about?
Why?
So current.
Oh, current it'd be 8.
Current.
Yeah. Like you take a point of damage
Okay.
because you're freaked out, and
Ugh.
you
It's whatever he wanted it to
Okay,
be.
Yeah.
gotcha.
you
I got
mark
2.
wisdom, and you lose D4
What does
wisdom.
that mean?
Mark wisdom is filling the shirt.
Roll a d4.
Oh.
And you lose that amount in wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hey, I already barely have any to begin with.
Me too.
We're talking about the character, not you.
It's just pretty sure she's very
Roll
addicted
it. Roll
to
it.
the
Roll it.
3.
Okay.
So you
So
So
now
you
I have
lose
7?
3 wisdom.
So I have 7 now.
So-
current.
Whatever you had
if you have
10.
10, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you were fine. She doesn't have any. She had a 10. All right.
Be sure to fill in one of those if you have it
Yep.
already. Okay.
Yeah. So all of you get a chill up your spine as this fog bank rolls through. You're fine.
I keep thinking Christmas. But
Carl, you get to pick 2 from the list below. Let out a loud and involuntary cry, momentarily paralyzed with fear, and flee from the source of terror as soon as you are able.
So I'm gonna make the cry, and I'm gonna be paralyzed with fear.
Okay, good choices.
And I'm
good
gonna make
choices.
like like that yip sound when someone like the eep, like when you get startled by something. Very like very high pitched.
Okay. All right. So that comes out of your mouth, and you.
Portia.
Yeah, Portia is just momentarily like losing her shit, and you guys, as the fog passes through and the chill comes through your body, you are in the completely restored tower.
Me. Just
All
me.
of,
all of
all of you are
Okay.
in the completely
nighttime.
restored tower.
Mm-hmm.
Tower level 1.
I love the thought of like me jumping behind you and then you jumping behind me.
And we just keep doing that.
And y'all just keep jumping behind me because I'm just like, it's all right.
A
chill.
large circular
We're
table
like
in the center of the room. This is also a circle.
shapes are hard.
Surrounded by 6 heavy chairs. There's a silver candle holder on it. Let you guys ooh and ah over my awesome.
Cool.
See that? Braziers. You know what a brazier is? It's a big iron thing that you burn coals in for light and heat. Right? The copper braziers. This door is barred from the inside. So there's a bar across this door from the side you're in.
Okay.
And then there are stairs going. The stairs that you saw before are now intact. Looks like there's stairs going up and stairs going down.
What is Dieter doing? He must be freaking the fuck out.
Oh,
Oh,
why
yeah.
don't you roll for Dieter?
Yeah, I'm
Roll
gonna
2d6 and add +1.
8.
He takes it like a man. No, he gives a shout and he runs around in a circle for several minutes, just like, "Ah, I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be in drunken stupor, but that's
Yeah.
where my brain went. My brain went in that
You guys
direction.
look over to see how he's handling it, and he's just
Just like-
slamming. I mean, he's just
I'm
like.
good. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna. It's okay. I don't see it.
He's got a
You
bunch
see
of the tiny bottles and he's just
Yeah.
And then You see, he's got like a big bottle. He takes out a shot glass, pours, and then he drinks the bottle. yeah. So he's handling it great.
Yes.
He's handling it just great. Okay, sorry. I'm checking the map. See what's downstairs. Sanctum.
Because that's where we want to be.
Yep.
Oh. Yes. Okay, so yeah, it goes up. And there's stairs going up and stairs going down. Okay, so what do you guys do?
I vote to go downstairs.
I
I'm
agree.
going to tell you.
Down.
I know you guys are here on a holy quest, but the whole idea of freebooters is you have to get treasure to level up. So there's a silver candelabra on this table.
Oh, we snatching everything. If it shines, it's in a bag and we're gone.
What he said.
Silver candle holders with 12 SP. So there's like a loot area, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Like just for booty. Isn't that what this is?
Silver and stash.
Oh, gear.
No, that's gears.
Silver and stash.
Silver and
Yeah, but then you
stash.
can't do that yet. Here, can I borrow this for a second? Sorry.
Silver and stash, right?
Yeah, but that's not. You can't put it in the stash.
That
yet.
would be after. We'd have to cash everything out.
Oh, you have a space for your repertoire. That's great. What do you guys have in this space?
I have my notes, like
Okay.
my upbringing, experience,
that's it.
Uh,
priest.
Just are you keeping the notes?
No, he is.
Write down 12 silver piece candelabra. Okay, so now you guys have to decide if you're going up or down.
Down.
Well, if we're also going for treasure,
I kind of want to go up too because.
what if we? Yeah. Well, I know that all the treasure's supposed to be, or all the good treasure. There's a secret under the tower.
But I feel like we're gonna run into stuff first, and I'm over here like, might as well just hit the top and maybe there's a library.
We don't count all that junk, like burning us down if we're gonna have to fight something.
True.
Like we can go pillage after we've like.
I was hoping for a
I
library.
think we've traveled in time. Perhaps our souls
I
have been.
forgot you were here.
Oh, but I didn't. Actually, I did earlier, but thank you. No, perhaps our souls have traveled through time, and we've been put into the bodies of members of the kitchen staff from 100 years ago.
I think you're just drunk.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Look around you. This wasn't all here a moment ago.
Do I
This
look
is
any
not
different?
normal. No.
Do I look blurrier than usual?
Well, there was only one of you before, so
Lilo Dallas multipass.
let's face it. You're looking a little better.
To the dwarf.
Anyway,
Well, is
The
there
dwarf shaves. They shave.
is there a way to know if there's a library upstairs? Like, can
I mean, the only way to know would be to go look.
damn it? I
We
was
can
like,
either go out through this door and start exploring the manor, or we could go upstairs, or we could go down the stairs. We can't get out. We're trapped in this place. Trapped, I say.
in between outbursts, I want to say, let's explore. What's the worst that could happen?
Death.
Da-na-na.
I mean, what is the worst that could happen? Death.
So I actually vote. I changed my mind. I actually think that we should go around, but I
All
leave
the way,
discussion
okay.
open.
You mean?
No, around like out those doors
Oh.
and search the actual castle before
Castle,
we get to
yeah.
Oh.
before you even look in the tower?
Oh.
it. Because I mean, if money's our goal, and money's always our goal,
Yeah.
we should be
Smart
looting
thinking.
everything. In
And
there.
more than that, I really want to find a library, which is more likely to be not in the tower.
Lilo Dallas multipass.
People are prisoned, but rather in the mansion itself. So I agree with you. I want to go see if we can find a library. I
I'm
need
curious
information.
as to why you're looking for a library, but
I need
I think
books.
it's funner to keep it to yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. I was like, I just need to find the information.
All right.
Did you give her a reason for coming? For being in town?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm tagging along to figure out what the fuck almost killed me.
Okay.
Lilo Dallas multipass.
I was like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Almost killed me. It's like we don't need to be doing this no more.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
I
I'm
don't know
not.
who that was, but they gonna regret it.
Okay. You open the door. And you see this.
Hallway, some stairs, another hallway.
Yes. You see kind of a little area off here to the left, a staircase, or if you keep going straight, there's a T intersection.
Is
over
there
here.
anything in that area?
You go and look in that area. We got to wrap up here pretty soon.
I'm the one closest to her.
Yeah, this one. You guys are coming out into the manor. He definitely laughs. That is Area 15. That is the
I'm
conservatory.
really cavalier about this for someone who was just screaming earlier.
Pulled it together in no time.
I took a shot.
Yeah, Teeter
There
gave
you
me a no.
go. I'm pretty sure Dieter's passing around some stuff.
I took a shot with Dieter and he got mad.
How dare you take my alcohol? That was mine.
He rolled alcoholic.
Okay, this is a conservatory. It spans the height of the first and second floor. The exterior walls and roof are wrought iron grids set with 1 foot by 1 foot glass panes, mostly broken, leaving the interior exposed to the elements. The strong smell of rhododendrons, wrought iron plantings, hanging pots, and shelves are variously emptied of contents and overgrowing with pink and yellow rhododendrons. So basically it's a dead end that was like a little kind of greenhouse space.
I was gonna say if there's like an upstairs and we go upstairs from the outside, does it look like we're floating? Or does the building look like it
And I have
reformed
a-
on the outside?
Or have we traveled through time? You
Well,
hear
that's
from
what
the back of the-
I want to ask a question. If this room is made of glass, can we look out and see if what
Oh,
the
yeah,
town
that's
looks
the town.
like it looks now, or if the town looks different than it looks now?
Can we really answer his question about whether or not we went back in time?
You certainly can.
Highly skeptical, but
Is that you? Please?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are in there when the plants animate and attack.
oh cool.
Of course.
Okay. Yes.
I
The
said-
vines animate and attack. They are coming around your throat and they are coming around your feet to pull you off the ground. What do you do?
I want to jump out of the way.
Okay. Why don't you roll?
Can I help or
You can do nothing
Okay.
till I call on you. Battle moves is going to be. There's got to be a saving throw somewhere. I just am not seeing.
Saving throw is in basics moves.
Yeah, make a
continue.
saving throw.
Basic moves continue.
It would be dexterity, use speed,
Yeah, make a
agility,
saving
or
throw.
finesse.
When you face a challenge or resist a negative effect, yeah, you're going to try to jump out of the way with Dex.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right.
I think. Wait.
Oh
You-
my gosh.
What happened?
Snake eyes.
Snake
Me
Eyes.
too. I got that earlier.
Mark Dex.
So I got a 3.
You are hoisted into the air immediately, like you're pulled off your feet and you're hanging upside down. You take a D4 of damage, of crushing
Okay.
damage, and your
D4.
ankles. Yes. And you are already like 8 feet off the ground and hanging
That's
upside
half
down.
my health, by the way.
I rolled it.
Now hold on. It's already around your neck. You can't use Dex to. I mean, describe. Are you gonna try to like escape artist on it or something?
So it's got.
It's like coming up around your neck. So describe what you do.
So it's coming up around my neck. I want to try to like drop down and
Uh-huh.
move sideways, away from it.
Okay.
Like hopefully it like isn't ready for my moves.
Okay. So what'd you roll? You rolled. So you rolled
12.
plus Dex. You rolled a 12.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. You managed to get away.
Okay. Can I shoot? at them to try to protect them?
Yes. What? Explain.
So
Like, what are you shooting?
The flowers.
well, technically a ranged weapon. So
Right. Before you look at the move, tell me what you're doing. Like, what are you shooting at?
I was gonna shoot at the vines to try to keep
Like,
them from.
cut the vines.
Yes. So like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I have my little thingamabobberjig. What's it called? The
Poleaxe.
pole arm.
Yeah.
Pole arm. Yeah.
Pole
Yeah.
arm. So I've got my pole arm. So basically, using that to keep the vines away from them as they retreat or evade.
Well,
Okay,
I got
he's like-
snatched.
He's
Yeah.
like.
okay.
So you
I
see
got out
him-
so you could
You
attack
see
what's
him
got
hanging
him.
upside down.
So I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to save him with my pole arm.
Okay. So that would be.
Is that technically a ranged weapon?
No. It is
Okay.
not a ranged weapon. That would be a fight move from the battle moves.
Okay.
So you would roll plus strength.
Okay. So strength is +1 and 2. 6 + 1, 7.
7. On a 7 and 9, you deal your damage. So what's the damage? A D10 for that pole arm,
Yes.
right?
No. Is it D10 or D8?
We wrote it on
Pretty
your
sure
sheet.
it's D10.
Where's your sheet? Like, flip it over. Did we put it upwards?
It is a D10. Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
D10.
Okay, cool.
So hand her a D10.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's like the same one we used to roll percentile dice.
Either one. It doesn't matter.
Okay, either one doesn't matter here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then this is the amount of damage.
Yes.
60? 90, sorry.
90. Nice. All right.
Just turn that around.
You also can. I have not told you guys. Wherever it says burn luck, it's like Dungeon Crawl Classic. You can burn
Yeah.
luck to improve a roll if you.
Get lucky under basic moves?
No,
No,
no.
there's an
No.
actual thing. that
Okay,
says
burn luck.
It also should be under basic moves somewhere. It's basically where you
It's
can.
under basic moves, the first page. It's under burn ability. It's the third thing.
Yeah, burn luck. If you have made any roll except a plus luck roll, you can burn 1 luck to raise or lower the result by 1 point. So let's say you rolled a 9 and you want to get a 10 plus.
Mhm.
Or let's say you got a 6 and you want to get at least a 7 or
7,
9. You can always burn 1 luck to
Okay.
to get 1 extra point. Okay, but anyway, so you did 9 damage. So that's a crap ton of damage. You hack through the one that's holding Carl. Carl,
Cassian.
Cassian, you're falling head first. I think you need a dex saving throw to avoid taking more damage when you hit the ground.
I'm rolling you fast again.
None for you.
7.
7. I'm gonna say you take a burn a point of dexterity. So you hit the ground. You don't take any more damage, but like your shoulder is kind of jammed.
Okay.
And then, right before the closing credits scene, at the very end, in comes Dieter Stone, right? And you guys are like, you guys are grabbing Carl and you're trying to pull him back, and all these vines are coming at you, and he comes forward with his little candle, and he blows a bunch of
Liquor.
liquor and basically does like the flame, the carnival fire breather thing.
Uh-huh.
He has this little thing, he's like, and he burns a bunch of the vines, and they pull back, and you guys manage to pull out of the conservatory.
Back into the tower.
How does recovery work?
So,
Is it back into the tower we got?
well, you guys are back in this hallway, and we'll pick up
Okay.
there. We'll pick up there next week.
Okay.
Wait, did I get a glance out at the town? Like
No, you were busy trying to look out when you were attacked.
Oh, okay.
It might be a settlement move. Find a buyer, pass time, make camp.
Recover. When you rest for a week, you heal hit points, ability points, excluding luck, and or injuries if the judge agrees, according to your logic.
Is it a week? Is in like a week of the actual game?
Okay, but look
so-
at past the night. Okay, when you settle into sleep, you can heal hit points and or ability damage equal to your recovery.
Chroma recovery is 1.
So basically, you can get back 1 point.
If I sleep,
Yes, if you guys sleep the
I
night.
immediately pass out in the hallway.
I'm too tired, you guys. My shoulder hurts.
How many hit points have you got left?
3!
Oh boy.
I only had 6, and I
Ooh,
don't have
boy.
any armor.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm not going to be able to do anything. I have to be behind you guys at all times.
I've only got 7. Like, so, like.
Like, I can't do nothing.
What is it? You're gonna be rising to the occasion. You become Dieter Stone.
I'm not going to be Dieter Stone. I'll just roll a new
You'll
character.
enhance the moves.
I'll become Godric.
You can.
Okay, there you go.
Ooh, right. Or you can do all the, like, ally moves.
So hit the end stream. Thanks for joining us. See us next time at 6:30 Central.